Here you go, Jamie. This should hold you till dinner.
Thanks, Mom.
Hey, what are you watching, kid?
Reruns of a program called People Are Funny. You know that old TV show with Art Linkletter? The one where he plays all those practical jokes on people?
Oh, sure, I've seen it.
Well, it looks like the joke's on you, Mr. Larkin. That wasn't a Great Dane you were walking. That was a man in a dog suit. As for the little puddle, I can't explain it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight. This is Art Linkletter inviting you to join us next week at the same time when once again we'll prove people are funny.
Hi, gang. Well, we're all set for this weekend. The guy just confirmed our reservations at Golf City. Bet you can't wait, huh?
Oh, boy. Yeah.
All right, what's wrong?
Kid, Golf City is nothing but a giant putting green surrounded by desert.
We don't play golf. There's nothing else to do.
Sure there is.
What?
And watch me play golf.
Whoopee.
Darling, how much longer are you going to be wearing that silly outfit? As your wife, I have a right to know.
Silly?
Hi. Nice outfit, Mr. Lawson.
Thank you.
Did you lose a bet?
Teddy, you are looking at a man who is on his way up. Guess who the company selected to fly to Miami tomorrow to demonstrate our new micro scanner?
Al?
Funny. How about me? Of course.
Same thing.
Teddy boy, I feel so good that I might be persuaded to allow you to accompany me. At your expense, naturally.
Oh, geez, Brandon, that's awfully small of you, but I've already made plans for the weekend, and I wouldn't want to disappoint my family.
Oh, please, disappoint us, please.
Teddy, I'm only thinking of your career here. See, if you come along with me, that will demonstrate to the company that you are a team player, and that might put you in line to succeed me after I'm promoted. Assuming you could handle my job, of course.
Of course. Sorry, Brandon, no way.
Now, I don't want to push this thing, but, well, let me put it one other way. Please come with me, Teddy, please. Don't let me get on that flying death trap alone.
Brandon?
As for the little pedal, I can't explain it.
Brandon, I take it that you're afraid to fly.
Are you kidding? He's afraid to lick an airmail stamp.
Brandon, get up. Don't be silly. Flying is safer than driving a car.
Suppose the plane falls on your car.
Brandon, flying is no different than sitting right here in this kitchen.
If I could only believe that.
I'll show you. Kids, honey?
Oh, sure.
Okay, Brandon. This is now an airplane, and I'm the captain. Sit. And Joni, you and Vicki are the stewardesses.
Okay.
What are stewardesses?
Well, it's like those airplane movies that we watch on TV, Vicki.
The ones where they crash on the mountain, or the ones where they crash in the ocean?
I'm out of here.
Sit. Stay.
I'll be another passenger, Dad. I'll be your wife. Might as well get in some practice.
Just try and relax, Brandon. Just keep saying to yourself, flying is fun. Flying is fun.
Okay, but if I'm a passenger, I want a pillow and a blanket.
Well, your wishes are commands. Here you go.
Oh.
Head up. Oh. Okay, try this.
Daddy, you're acting like a baby. A baby?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Lawson Airlines flight to Miami. We'll be cruising at an altitude of, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet, maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that your safety belts are fastened and that your carry-on luggage is stowed safely.
And if you get sick, there's a barf bag in the seat in front of you.
Okay, I think we're ready to go. Engines on, please.
Engines on.
Oh, okay. I think we're in the air now.
Oh, look, Daddy, we're flying over our house. See, there's the poison bird bath you put in.
This isn't so bad, Teddy. This might be working. Flying is fun. Flying is fun.
Engine failure. Mayday. Mayday. Bend over and kiss your seat goodbye.
I'm bailing out. Brandon, relax. It's just a blender.
It shouldn't be allowed in the air. Teddy, I cannot go to Miami without you. I need you. You must come with me, please, Teddy, please.
Sorry.
I'll get the company to pay for your ticket.
Brandon, we've already made plans for the weekend.
I'll get the company to pay for your whole family's ticket. Come on.
Oh, man. Miami. The beach. Lawns, bikinis.
Yeah, you're settled for Disney World.
I hear they have robots there that look just like people.
And it does sound wonderful. I mean, you can go golfing another time.
Yeah, Dad, please. Say yes. Come on, Dad, please.
What do you think, Teddy? Is it a deal? Come on, Ted, huh? Come on.
Oh, all right, it's a deal.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You know, maybe later the captain will let you into the cockpit and you can see how we fly the plane. Would you guys like that?
Oh, man, would we? Thanks.
Ted, do you remember the first time that we flew together? It was our honeymoon.
Joan, how could I forget? Your father tried to tie tin cans to the tail of the plane.
Are we there yet?
Daddy, we just got.
Now, is there anything else you need?
Mamie's swanky. There's the man from the TV show. Yeah, you're right. Excuse me, sir.
Who, me?
Yeah. Aren't you Art Linkletter?
Well, that depends. Do I owe you any money?
Art Linkletter, hi, I'm Ted Lawson. It's really a thrill to meet such a big star.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Of course, okay for you two.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind, Mr. Linkletter, but could I get your autograph for my daughter?
Oh, of course. What's your daughter's name?
Joan.
This is the main control wheel. This lever works the flaps, which keeps the plane flying steady. And this switch activates the automatic pilot. This switch activates the stewardess to bring us coffee.
Well, what's that thing over there?
That tells us how fast we're flying, which right now is...
565 knots with an 80-knot tailwind.
That's right. How'd you know that?
Watching you, fly boy. She saw the movie Airplane 20 times.
20 times. Surely you didn't see it 20 times.
Yes, I did. And they'll call me Shirley.
How you doing, Brandon?
Great. Just great.
Brandon, why don't you put on the stereo headphones? You know, music can be very relaxing.
No way. Think I'm going to die in flames listening to white guys sing Motown?
Brandon, why didn't you take something to calm you down before you got on the plane?
You're kidding, right? Last night I was so nervous I couldn't get to sleep, so I drank 6 glasses of warm milk. Every time I started to drop off, I had to go to the bathroom.
Thanks for sharing that.
So I took sleeping pills. Didn't help. I was up all night. This morning, I took more sleeping pills. Took a warm bath. Nothing helped. I cannot get to...
Only stay that way to Miami.
Thanks again, man. Thanks a lot for that tour.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Say, niece, How about an adult getting in on that cockpit tour?
Well, we're really not supposed to.
Oh, please. I'll only take a minute. I'm just a big kid myself. Please.
Oh, I guess it'll be okay.
All right.
How you doing, Art? Listen, you mind if I sit with you for a minute?
Well,
Art. Can I call you Art? I'm such a big fan of yours. I have been watching you since I was a little kid. I don't mean a little kid. I mean actually a small grown person. But anyway, like I said, you are my biggest fan. Well, you know what I mean. It's such a thrill that, you're one of my all-time favorites. Remember your show House Party? Remember that? Listen, I had a friend. Well, actually, it wasn't a friend. It was a friend. So then when I turned 7, I really got into cowboys in a big way. But, of course, Mom wouldn't let me brand the cat. Love a little joke.
when they're that little, they need a lot of love.
Listen, I hope you don't mind my taking up your time this way.
Oh, no, it's great fun to have somebody just like you sitting here talking hour after hour.
So then, after I was 7, I turned 8.
Excuse me. I have an announcement to make.
Hey, do you mind here? Don't be so pushy. I happen to be talking to a big... This happens to be Art Linkletter.
Art Link? Oh, yes! Art Linkletter! Oh, man, I'm a big fan of yours. Oh, I'm so excited to see... I see your show all the time. All the time.
Thank you very much, but didn't you have some kind of an announcement you wanted to make?
Oh, right. Gracias. Thank you. Attention! Attention, everybody on this plane. You can forget about Miami. We're going to Cuba. This is a hijack.
Hijack?
You better believe it.
What did somebody just say?
He said we're being hijacked.
Hack.
Now, I'm going to say it one more time. This is a hijack. Don't nobody try nothing, because I'm wired up with dynamite. And if this stuff goes off, we all come back as confetti. You, with me. Come on, vamos. I have 20 pilots and we're on autopilot. Now I want them out of there so I can fly this thing. And everybody else, stay where you are.
Better do as he says, everybody.
Wait a minute. What's the matter with us? This is so obvious. Sure, it figures.
Ted, what are you talking about?
That's Art Linkletter, right? He used to do that show, People Are Funny, where he would put people into crazy situations and then photograph their reactions. Situations like this one.
Dad, that's an old TV show. It's in its 42nd rerun.
Then he must be doing a new show, and this is one of the crazy stunts that's going to be on it.
You really think so?
I'm positive, honey. You really think that it's just a coincidence that Art Linkletter happens to be on this flight?
You know, I think you're right. I'm going to go back and I'm going to tell the other passengers not to worry.
Boy, what a relief.
Come on, andale. Vámonos. Bring them in here. Put them in those NTC. Now. And sit down. Sit. Just sit.
Well. It's certainly nice to meet you, Mr. Hijacker. I want to wish you a lot of luck.
What?
Are you nuts?
I got to admit, you really had me going there for a minute, Artie. And I hate to spoil your fun, but we know these guys aren't the pilots. They're just a couple of actors, just like Mr. Hijacker here.
Dad?
I mean, the real pilots are flying the plane, right? This is just another one of Art Linkletter's wacky stunts for his new show.
You're right, he's nuts.
Dad?
Art, you are a crazy head-up. Oh, honey, Jamie, Vicki, listen, we're going to be on TV. Let's wave to Grandma and Grandpa. Where the cameras, Art?
Dad? Something I've been trying to tell you. We were in the cockpit. Those are the real pilots.
You mean, this is no joke?
Right, meathead.
Oh.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa. We're being hijacked.
Now, if we're all through playing games, I'm gonna lock myself in the cockpit and fly this thing to cover!
Hey, don't you ever do anything silly like that again.
You meathead.
Man, this is awesome. I'm going to be on the television news. I'll be a hero at school.
Yeah. Or maybe you'll have a chance to sacrifice your life to save mine. I'd miss you, but I'd admire you.
Hey, buddy, you want to move it? You're drooling on my shirt. Who is this guy?
Pilot.
Shouldn't he be flying the plane?
Yes.
Oh, look, the pilots are waking up.
How you feeling?
I think I'll be okay. Just give me a couple of minutes.
All right, looks like the pilots can fly the plane now, but what are we going to do about the hijacker?
I got an idea. I tried it once on my show. Come on. Now look, I'll lure him out here. He'll have to put the plane on automatic pilot. When he comes through the door, you conk him on the head with that fire extinguisher.
Great idea, Art.
All right, here we go. Excuse me, Mr. Hijacker. I'd like to have a moment of your time, please. It's Art Linkletter speaking.
Hi, Art. What's up?
You remember my TV show, People Are Funny? We're starting it up again, and I have a little business proposition for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd like to pay you $10,000 for the right to do your story.
Art, maybe you better make it 50,000.
No, I'm cheap.
Sure are.
Okay, we'll make it 50,000. How does that sound, Mr. Hijacker?
Does that include the video cassette rights?
What is he, an agent? All right, you got the cassette rights.
Show me the money.
I don't carry $50,000 in cash on me.
Oh, man, no deal. And I don't take no credit cards.
Didn't work.
Come to think of it, it didn't work on my show.
Vicki, can you come here a minute? I need you. Vicki, that door is locked. Could you open it, please?
Open it.
Okay, great, Vicki. Okay, here. Take this and tie his hands behind him. What are you looking at?
I'm waiting for your pants to fall down.
Just tie him up, okay? We got him, Art.
Hey, nice work.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? We've got the hijacker all tied up, and he won't be bothering us anymore. Excuse me, but we need you back up there to fly the plane now.
Right.
Let's go. Go.
Ted, what are we going to do now?
I don't know. At least the plane's on automatic pilot.
Yeah, until we run out of gas. Wait a minute, Dad. Someone else who can fly this plane. I have just completed a 45-degree turn to the heading of 090.
Vicki, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yes, I watched the pilot. I also saw the movies Airport 70, 75, and 77. I can fly this plane with a 16% chance of error.
What does that mean?
We might fight the big one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll be preparing to land in approximately 11 minutes. Sorry, but we cannot serve the cold chicken and stale nuts. Oh, good, Daddy, you're awake. You missed all the excitement.
Good excitement.
To capture the hijacker who was flying the plane.
Who's flying the plane now?
Vicki! Vicki!
This is incredible. I still can't believe Vicki landed us safely.
Well, You could say she's no ordinary little girl.
Vicki, you saved our lives. You're fantastic.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. But it's okay if you do.
We made it! We made it! Miami, land of the sun, and I'm alive! I'm alive, and I'm going to get a tan! Snow? In Miami?
Welcome to Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan's in Canada.
Hey, I just land 'em. I don't aim 'em.
Kids say the darndest things.
Morning. Joan, what are you doing?
What does it look like? Painting a battleship.
Well, Joni, don't you remember? Last night I said I was going to make breakfast today. I was going to make my liver and cabbage omelet.
That's why Mom had me wake her up early.
Okay, go ahead and make jokes, but back in college I was famous for my liver and cabbage omelet. I mean, I was the fraternity cook, you know.
Your cooking is the reason they started swallowing goldfish.
Okay, you guys are the losers. Oh, speaking of college, Joni, you'll never guess who I ran into yesterday who just happened to be passing through town. Benny Gross.
Benny Gross. Oh, no, not that awful fraternity brother of yours.
Yep. The same Benny Gross that wrote that sleazy gossip column in the college newspaper.
Oh, just thinking about him makes me want to bathe.
He gave me one of his big bear hugs, and I wanted to walk through a car wash.
Hi! Hi! Vicki, I need to talk to you. OPGS. What's OPGS? Outside, please. Girl stuff.
Go ahead, Vicki, but come back PDQ.
A-okay. Vicki, what do you know about the Princess Girls Club at school? Jamie says they're rich, stuck up, and spoiled. My kind of girls. I overheard them say they were going to ask you to join, because you're the smartest girl in school and the best cheerleader. But I'm not rich, stuck up, and spoiled. No problem. You can be taught how to act like that by an expert. Me! Now, remember what I taught you, Vicki. When dealing with the princesses, the snootier you are, the better. The snootier, the better. Look, here they come. Snooty it up. Hello, I'm Buffy, and this is Binky. Hello, I'm Snooty. Hi, I'm Hi, Harriet. Come, dear. Now, Vicki, we desire to speak with you for a minute, love. The name's Victoria, not Vicki. And you have 30 seconds, love. Ooh, Vicki, I like your attitude. It's trashy. It's more than I can say for that dress. Oh, nice. Good down. I wish I'd said that. You will. Now, Victoria, we're toying with the idea of asking you to become a princess. It's a great honor, you know. Of course it is. For you. I'll think about it, love. Well, you don't seem to understand. We have to think about you, darling. Yes, we have to check out your background, your family, and your closet. Yes, for skeletons, you know. Our skeletons don't live in closets. We bought them a condo.
Hey, oh, Jamie, your sister's talking to the princesses. Boy, they foxes.
Yeah. They're probably using her to get to me.
Yeah, right. That's like using Cher to get to P.B. Herman. James, they don't even know you're alive.
Oh, yeah? We'll watch. As the Big J shows you how to bait the hook and reel one in.
Hey there, foxes. Que pasa?
Who are you? Or more to the point, what are you?
I'm Jamie, Vicky's older, sophisticated, worldly, available brother.
Victoria. We'll consider you anyway.
Oh, hi. Would you give me a hand watering these plants, Vicki?
Joan, darling. The name is Victoria, and I don't do menial tasks.
What?
That's why we have hired servants.
Well, we don't happen to have any hired servants.
Then hire some.
Oh, hi. What's up?
Ask Queen Victoria.
Who?
You better take a look at Vicki. She's acting very peculiar.
In a minute, honey. Would you believe...
Theodore, darling, would you be a love and inform the kitchen staff to serve me a light repast in my boudoir?
Well, hold it, Queenie.
Yes, Daddy, dearest.
Well, apparently somebody reprogrammed her. She's having a circuit malfunction. Turn around, Vicki.
As you wish, Peter.
Well, as I started to say, honey, would you believe that sleazeball Benny Gross phoned me at work today? How he tracked me down, I will never know.
Well, you didn't ask him over.
Are you kidding? I just gave him the old, let's get together sometime, and then I hung up, right?
Oh, good. That'll save us from having the house fumigated.
Hey, anybody home? Benny, what are you doing here?
Well, you said let's get together sometime, and I got to go out of town tomorrow, so here I am, pal.
How unfortunate. I bet you have to go out of town.
Joni, baby, cutie. Come here and give old Benny a major league hug. Still skinny as a rail. Nothing a man can sink his teeth into.
And you still look like a hairy beach ball.
Hey, who's this little spark plug?
Well, this is our daughter, Vicki.
Well, it's nice to meet you, cutie.
Of course it is, sleazeball. Now, if you'll excuse me, I desire a bubble bath.
Hey, what's that thing on her back? Well, that's, you see, she likes to watch those robots from outer space cartoons, you know, and she likes to pretend that she's a robot, and so I built her that backpack, yeah.
Well, sure look real.
Well, of course it looks real. I mean, after all, Ted is a robotics engineer.
Really? You know, I never had you figured for an egghead. Finally, came out of your shell? Oh, hey, but speaking of eggs, any chance of getting one of your great liver and cabbage omelets?
Manny, we really weren't expecting guests for dinner.
Well, great, then it'll be just us. Come on, let's sit down and catch up on old times, huh?
Oh, boy.
So,
What have you guys been up to?
Nothing.
Yeah, that figures.
What have you been up to?
Now, I happen to be in more supermarkets than Captain Crunch. It's because of me that people don't get bored in checkout lines.
What do you do, yodel and drop your pants?
I don't know how to yodel. No, you know those gossip papers they sell on the checkout lines? Well, I am the ace reporter for the National Tattletale.
You're kidding.
Hey, if I'm lying, I'm dying.
Well, wait a minute, Benny. You mean you write those stories like the ghost of Elvis cured my baldness?
That was one of my best. But it couldn't compare with my Nebraska wiped out by mayonnaise famine. Or my Siamese twins win doubles title in tennis tournament.
You actually wrote those stupid stories?
You actually read them?
Well, I was a very long line, and I had more than 10 items.
Benny, where do you get all these strange ideas?
Oh, any place. Well, look, like you've just given me a great idea for a story.
We have what?
Yeah, it's about a story about a robotics engineer who builds a robot and passes her off as his human daughter.
What? Come on, Benny, that's absurd. I mean, that kind of technology is years away. I mean, see, it's absolutely impossible.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah, the only paper that'd print that drivel would be our competitor, the Public People Peeper. Yeah. They'll print anything. Oh, but not me.
It's nice to know you have such high standards.
Oh, you said the S word.
I'll start dinner. Ted, would you get the large serving platter down for me, please?
Yeah, sure, honey. Try to make yourself at home, Benny.
Hey, take your time, take your time. Oh, sure is a nice place you got here, pal. Guess the nerds wind up with all the bucks. Cute kid. Nice frame.
What's going on? Jamie, did your sister come with an extension cord? What do you mean? How often do you have to change her batteries? What are you guys talking about? Oh, well, see for yourself. Oh, no.
Hey, man, what's up?
Small Wonder will return after these messages. Joni, I'm home. I'll get it.
No! Don't answer that.
Why not?
It's probably just another crank call about Vicki. It seems that everybody in town has read that article.
Yeah, I know. It's the same at the office. Everybody's kidding me about my daughter, the robot.
I could just kill Benny Gross for writing this.
Yeah, I got another headline for him. Irate father dismembers chubby reporter.
Hi.
Jamie, what happened to you?
I got into a fight about someone making fun of Vicki.
Who?
The 8th grade.
Oh, Jamie.
Kids can be so cruel when they think somebody's different. In fact, I know some adults who aren't much better.
Unfortunately for Vicki, a robot can't have any feelings about the whole thing. Hi, honey.
Am I a robot?
Of course you aren't, sweetheart. You're our own sweet little girl. You see, it's not possible for us to love a machine as much as we love you.
We love you very much, honey. You are the dearest, most loving daughter a mother could wish for. Okay?
Boy, you ask a simple question, you get a pageant. Dad, you ever gonna tell her she's a robot?
I can't, Jamie. You see, she's programmed to think that she's a real little girl, so I can see how close to a human she can get.
Another crank call.
No!
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Ted, somehow you've got to put a stop to this.
Yeah, and fast. I mean, what if somebody believes that article and decides to investigate Vicki?
What can you do?
Well, the only way out is to prove that Vicki isn't a robot.
I think there's a tiny flaw in your logic. She is a robot.
Right. And if people read one paper and believe that, maybe they'll read another paper and believe that she's human.
What paper's that?
Benny's rival paper. You know, the one that he said would print anything.
Oh, right, the Public People paper.
Yes, information. Can I have the number for the Public People paper, please? No, I'm afraid I can't repeat that.
Oh, that must be the man from the paper, the Public Pooper Scooper. I mean, the peeper.
You're right the first time, honey. Kids, get ready.
Ready?
Mrs. Lawson?
Yes?
I'm William Willis from the Public People Peeper, the paper for peeping people.
Please come in.
Thank you.
Hi, Ted Lawson. Please sit down.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry I couldn't get here sooner, but I had to meet a deadline for next week's edition. Big story. Merv Griffin eaten by a giant clam.
I can't wait to read it.
So you say you have a story for me. Besides, I wanted to meet this daughter of yours, the so-called robot.
Why, Mr. Willis, you sound as if you don't believe the story written in the National Tattletale.
Oh, nobody believes anything that phony rag prints. Well, what's the story you've got anyhow? And why didn't you give it to them?
Well, the Tattletale pulled a fast one on us.
Yeah, they promised to pay us $1,000 for the story about our robot daughter. And then when they printed it, they refused to pay.
But we got the last laugh, and we're no fools. We didn't tell them the whole story.
Oh? Well, what is the whole story?
Mr. Willis, we don't intend to get burned again. So, if I give you a story that's 4 times as good as the one the Tattletale printed, what's it worth to you?
Oh, you are distrustful and conniving. My kind of people. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. If your story is really as good as 4 times as you say it is, I will give you a check for 4 times the amount that they'll pay you.
4,000.
3.
All right, it's a deal.
Well, what's the story already?
Well, we told the Tattletale about our robot daughter, but we didn't tell them about our other special children.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They're robots, too.
A whole family of robots? Come on, give me a break.
All right, Mr. Willis. Would you like to meet them?
More than the Tooth Fairy.
Okay, you already met our robot daughter, Vicki. Vicki, come out here, please.
Say hello, Vicki.
Hello, human.
I'd like you to meet our other robot daughter. Say hello, Harriet.
Hello, human.
And our other robot daughter. Say hello to Mina.
Hello, human.
And finally, our 4th robot daughter. Say hello, Regina.
What's happening, human?
Absolutely amazing, aren't they? Okay, robots, let's show Mr. Willis what you can do.
My name is Vicki, you read about me, and I'm a robot, as you can see.
I'm not Sam Bolts with a small generator, all thanks to Dad, who is our creator.
I'm the robot that's full of spunk. I'm made of wires and screws and junk.
I'm built to dance and drive and move. I'm state of the art, so watch me groove.
We don't need food, we don't need school, and sleep for us is way overrated because our circuits are integrated.
Oh, aren't they fantastic, Mr. Willis? Front page stuff, huh?
Hey, I wasn't born yesterday. Robots can't sing and dance like that.
What's that you say? Not satisfied. Want more for your money? You got it. Robots, take your positions. Pinky's up. Robots, do your thing.
It's incredible.
Well, admit it, Mr. Willis. No human kids could do that.
You're right. Rawson, you've just knocked Merv and his giant clam off the front page. The headline's now going to read, Engineer builds 4 robot children.
Well, that's terrific. Okay, robots, drop the sofa.
Drop the sofa.
Hey, what's going on here? Hey, what?
Nothing.
What? You've got a hydraulic lift under here. What are you two trying to pull?
Nothing, Mr.
Hey,
Willis.
robots, my foot. These are real-life kids.
What you talking about, Willis?
So are you calling a real kid?
Hey, how's this for a headline, Lawson? Tattletale lies. Robot daughter is a real little girl. Oh, I can't wait to stick it to that phony rag. Oh, I love you, you wonderful frauds.
Great kid!
And now our problem is finally solved.
You know something, Jamie? What's that? You look kind of cute in that dress. You like a ballet.
Boy, you touched me and I hit you with my purse. Father's sports coat is all creased. Vicki, would you go get the iron and steam out these wrinkles?
I don't need the iron. No wrinkles.
Oh, terrific. Your dad's going to appreciate this. At least you got the wrinkles out. He hates wrinkles.
I have more steam for his face.
Oh, no. Well, I should use the bigger suitcase. Vicki, how about using your robotic skills to close this darn thing?
Use my robotic skills. The darn thing's closed.
Thanks a million. Now, how about going and checking that roast in the oven? Oh, and don't throw it out.
Chocolate syrup, jelly beans, licorice, cherry cola, ice cream. You're not supposed to snack between meals. This isn't a snack. It's my vitamin drink. You forgot something? What? The vitamins? No, I didn't. There. I feel healthier already. Vicki, get the door, please. Hi. Hi. Oh, if it isn't Dream Hunk, the love of my life. You're right. It isn't. You know, Dimples, you really shouldn't play so hard to get. I'm not playing hard to get, Harriet. I'm playing impossible to get. That stupid sugar bear. I need something sweet. You wouldn't act that way if you knew how rich I was gonna be. Yeah, sure, Harriet. I mean it, but I'm not allowed to talk about it, so don't ask. Okay, I won't ask. Okay. How are you gonna get rich? Well, if you insist. My father is going to be president of a giant company, and we're gonna make millions. Well, I'm happy for you, Harriet. I'm happier for you. You can marry me for my money. Harriet, I wouldn't marry you for the Bank of America's money. That stupid sugar bear. Can't you just see us? Sitting on our big veranda, sipping mint juleps, watching the field hands, and eating sushi. Sushi? Of course. That's what everybody eats in Japan. And my dad's new job is in Tokyo. You're moving to Tokyo? Oh, don't worry. When I'm settled, I'll send for you. You can be my mail-order groom. You'll need a big envelope. Harriet, if this is true, it's the happiest day of my life. Because I'm going to be rich? No, because you're moving to Tokyo.
Well, I'll believe it when you're gone. Meanwhile, sayonara, baby.
What am I going to do with him, Vicki? I can't even buy his love. You can always do what Amanda did. Who's Amanda? Amanda Worthington on that morning soap opera, The Young and the Tasteless. When Gerald left her, Amanda told everybody she was eloping with Hector the gardener. But when Gerald found out about it, he came back to her. And did they live happily ever after? No, she shot him. Hector buried him in the garden. Well, at least you can go out every day and water him. See ya.
Vicki, Dad's about ready to leave for the airport. Come on. And I hope you enjoy your trip to Texas.
Well, thanks a lot, honey. But it looks like I'm going to have to be moseying along now. So, Jamie, I'm going to leave you in charge of the old corral here. Look after the women folk and the cattle.
I won't let him stampede, Pa. And that goes for the cattle, too.
Good. Shouldn't take me more than a few days to wrap up business, honey.
Okay, honey. He means the big honey.
Hey, what's this? You left something out. What's this for? A short trip?
No, it's a new coat for Jamie.
Oh, it's just like mine.
It is yours.
What?
Oh, that would be the taxi. Vicki, would you get the door, please? And Ted, you be careful, all right?
Tell that to the pilot.
Oh, hi, Vicki.
Hi, taxi.
Jamie, why don't you and Vicki take the luggage out? Let me know when the taxi's here, okay?
Sure, partner. Let's go, varmint.
Kid, I have the greatest news. It is so big, it is so fat, you'll never guess in a million years what it is.
You're going to be president of a giant company and have more money than the Bank of America.
Good guess. But you'll never guess where I'm going to do
Your
it.
new job is in Tokyo, and you're going to eat sushi sitting on your big veranda.
I get it. My little Harriet was here.
Your little Harriet with the big mouth.
Oh, are you really moving to Japan, Brandon?
That's right. But I wanted to tell you myself so I could see the blood drain from Teddy's face.
You just came over to make Ted jealous.
Of course. What's the fun of getting a great new job if you can't stick it to your friends?
Well, I got news for you, Brandon. We couldn't be happier.
You really happy for me?
No, for us.
Whoa, funny. Try not to be too envious, Teddy. Envy can give you an ulcer, I hope. Well, I hate to gloat and run, but a representative from my new Japanese company is flying over to meet with me. It is such a burden being so important. You're lucky, Teddy. You'll never know the feeling.
Mom said for you to help me set the table for dinner. She meant Jamie the kid. Dad said I'm now the man of the house. And when Dad's the man of the house, this is what he does. And this is what Mom does. Grab your ear. What? Grab your ear.
Hey, what's going on with you two?
I'm teaching Jamie how to be the man of the house.
Oh, Jody, this is a disaster. It's an emergency. You've got to help me.
Well, Brandon, what's the matter?
Oh, it's terrible. Mr. Saito, the Japanese executive, is waiting in his hotel now for me to pick him up.
Oh, and your car broke down?
Oh, no, I have car trouble, too.
Brandon, what's happened that was so terrible?
Well, I'm supposed to pick up Mr. Saito at his hotel, bring him to my house to meet the family, have the final interview. Bonnie and I had a fight, and she just moved out to a hotel, taking Harriet with her.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is terrible.
I'll say she's probably rented a suite.
Brandon, if it would help, then I'd be happy to go and have a talk with Bonnie for you.
There's no time. Mr. Saito's waiting for me now.
Well, how can I help?
I need to borrow something.
Sure, what?
Your house.
My house?
Just for an hour. See, the Japanese are very family-oriented. I can't let Mr. Saito find out that Bonnie and I are fighting. Suppose she came home in the middle of the interview and tied my pants legs in a knot.
Well, I'm sure she wouldn't do that.
She does it all the time. With me in them.
Well, Brandon, I don't...
Please, please, I'm desperate.
Okay, Brandon. I hate it when you beg.
I do, too. But it's so effective. Thank you, Joni, thank you. Oh, while I'm down here, there are two other teensy-weensy little things I need.
What are those?
A wife and a daughter.
What? You have a wife and a daughter.
I mean ones that like me. You and Vicki could pretend to be Bonnie and Harriet, huh?
Well, Brandon, it's out of the question.
Please. The Japanese judge their executives as much on their families as they do on their ability, and I was counting on my family to clinch the deal since I have no ability.
Brandon, couldn't you just tell them that Bonnie and Harriet had to leave suddenly?
I can't risk it. I'd lose face. I promised him a wife and a kid. I have to deliver a wife and a kid.
Oh, what happens when you get the job and you go to Japan and you've got a different wife and kid?
He'll never know the difference. To the Japanese, we all look alike. Besides, I'll bring you something that'll help disguise you.
Oh, I don't know, Brandon.
Please, Joni, it's not just for me. It's for you and Ted, too.
How?
Well, for one thing, I will see to it that when I leave, Teddy takes over my old job as management.
Brandon, I don't think so.
I know what's stopping you. You think if I get this job, you'll lose me as a neighbor.
I'll do it.
On the next Home Improvement, The Problem.
Vicki, give me a Larry Bird. 2 points. Hi. Have you guys seen my dad? He's a tall man with gritty stains on his shirt. That's him, all right. Is he here? Nope. Well, if you see him, my mom sent me from the hotel with a message. Hotel? Yeah, my mom and dad had a fight, so we moved into a hotel. Oh, that's too bad. No, it's all right. We took it sweet. Besides, they always make up. I think that's what keeps them together, their mutual interest and hostility. What's their message, Harriet? My mom said to tell him, "Hey, Liverlips, if you touch our bank book, you're going to be wearing your ears around your ankles, and I'm not kidding, Buffalo Breath." Sounds like they had a pretty good fight. One of their best. You should have heard my dad.
Maybe you better not go to Japan, Tubbo. It's only a small island. You'll sink it.
When you and I are married, Janie, we'll never fight as long as you keep repeating those two magic words.
What's that?
Yes, dear.
Oh, good kids, I need your help.
Sure, Mom.
Brandon Brindle is bringing this Japanese gentleman over that's interviewing him for the new job. And we've got to act like we're Brandon's family and that we love him.
Tom, that's not just acting. That's Academy Award time. Academy Award time. In accepting this Oscar, I'd like to thank all the little people I stepped on to get here. You like me. You really like me. Why are we doing this, Mom?
Oh, neighbors shaking nice things to each other.
We're talking about the Brindles.
And we can get that clown that job, we'll get rid of them forever.
Works for me.
Good. Now, I'm going to be his wife, Bonnie, and Vicki, you're going to be Harriet. Think you can act like Harriet?
If it isn't Dream Hunk, the love of my life. Ew! Now you crazy erector set. Yes, dear. Ow. Well, Mom, if these two are Brindles, then who am I?
You're Jamie Lawson, the boy next door.
Great! I was born to play that part.
Right this way, Mr. Saito. Welcome to my humble home.
Yes, very humble.
Won't you sit down? Can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you.
Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie, darling. The loved one is home with our distinguished visitor from the mysterious East.
Honey, can I speak to you for a minute?
Excuse me. Certainly, Buttercup.
I am not going to. Now, come on with you. Go on.
Here's my little lotus blossom. Mr. Saito, I'd like you to meet my adoring, obedient wife, Bonnie.
I'm pleased to meet you.
I'm honored to welcome my husband's guest into my home.
Please, in Japan we have a 3-bow limit.
Well, she's just like a Japanese wife. Mr. Saito has traveled a long way, Kissy Kim. Perhaps he'd like something to eat?
Well,
Hey, come on, no trouble, little guy. Sit down. What'll it be? Egg rolls, chop suey? Take one from column A, one from column B.
Honorable husband, that is Chinese food. Mr. Saito is Japanese.
Right. Well, you know, all that Oriental food looks alike.
Mr. Saito, I had honorable daughter Harriet fix something special for you to make you feel at home. Harriet! Oh, Harriet!
Mr. Brindle, about the matter of your employment.
Where would you like me to put this, Mama-san?
Right on the table.
Mr. Saito, I'd like you to meet our lovely daughter, Harriet.
Hello. Please, stop. My back can't take it.
Sorry, please sit down.
Why don't you sit at my feet, dear, the way you always do?
Well, I really don't...
See? Just like a Japanese wife.
Ooh, if I asked my wife to do that, she'd kill me.
Well, what have we here? What is it?
Raw octopus.
You have a lovely family, Mr. Brindle.
Did my little rice cake. The joke's in the bag. Harriet, someone's at the door.
I'll get it, Buffalo Breath.
An American term of endearment.
Hi! Hi! Why are you dressed that way? To help the clown get the job.
Oh, look, it's the cute little girl from next door.
Oh, there you are. I just came by to tell you that Mom's home. They delivered the Minky Center, and she forgives you, and is waiting for you all perfumed, powdered, and puckered.
Her mother's puckered for you?
Neighbors should do nice things for each other.
Get that, will you, Harriet?
Okay. You meant me.
No, I meant her. Right, Harriet?
Right. Hi, Harriet.
Hi, Harriet. Oh, look, Vicki, here's your brother, Jamie Lawson, from next door. Oh, Jamie, I'm so glad you're here. It seems that Vicki is a little confused here. So why don't you and Harriet take Vicki into the kitchen and get things straightened up, okay?
Sure, Mom. I mean, Mrs. Brindle. Come on, sis. Let's go have a little talk. I'm not moving till someone tells me what's going on here. If you don't get into the kitchen, you'll be wearing your ears around your ankles.
Interesting household.
Well, I'll get the door, husband, son.
Surprise!
Who's that? That's Ted Lawson, our neighbor.
You let him kiss your wife like that?
It's the least I could do. Last week, he jump-started my car.
Looks like he's jump-starting your wife.
My flight was canceled, and I forgot my key, and why are you dressed like Madame Butterfly?
Well, my husband, Brandon, here and I are entertaining Mr. Saito, who's interviewing him for a new job so that he can go to Japan. Understand?
Completely, Mrs. Brindle. Mr. Saito, you couldn't find a better man for the job than Brandon.
I agree. I think he will make an excellent president of our new company.
I got the job.
However, our honorable chairman thinks his honorable son will make a better president.
What?
That's what I came over to tell you, Mr. Brindle.
No, why would he do that?
I guess that's why they call Japan the land of the rising sun. Well, I guess I must be going. It's been nice meeting you all, and thank you for a most inscrutable evening. Ciao.
Sorry things didn't work out for you, Brandon.
You don't know how sorry we are, Brandon.
Knock it off, Freckles. It's all over. I didn't get the job. We're not going to Japan. It's a disaster.
Well, at least your loving wife is back home.
That's 2 disasters in one day.
She's a small wonder, pretty and bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, with love and laughter everywhere. While you're eating out.
Okay, Mom, time.
Oh, boy. Glad that's over with. Oh, thanks, Vicki. Yeah, not bad. It's great exercise.
Vicki, why don't you give it a shot? To put some muscles in your circuits. Okay. Come on, Vicki, you can go faster than that.
Hi.
Oh, no. I better stop Vicki before the highway patrol does.
Honey, have I got a surprise for you. Wait until you see this.
I'm surprised, all right. What is it?
Les.
Les.
LES, Logic and Emotion Simulator. My experimental program to see if a computer can simulate human emotions.
That, Les? Well, don't you remember what happened the last time you put him in your computer?
Yeah, he fell in love with Vicki. Worked.
Yeah, and he got jealous, and he took control over her, and he tried to get Vicki to run away with him. Forget it. No more Les in this house.
Oh, no, come on, honey. Les is different now. I've taken the love component right out of him. So there's no love, no jealousy, no problem.
No way.
Come on, honey. This is really important to me. I mean, if this experiment works, I can put it in Vicki. Can you imagine a robot with the emotions of a real little girl, huh? Come on, honey. This could be the triumph of my whole career.
Well, are you sure that Les is safe?
Absolutely. Come on, honey. What do you say? Please? Please?
Well, if it's really that important to you, all right.
Oh, thanks, honey. You won't regret it. I mean, if this experiment works, we'll be rich. We'll be famous. You'll be spending the rest of your days on Easy Street.
And if you're wrong, you'll be spending the rest of your nights on this sofa.
Dad, are we going to be able to talk to Les like we did last time?
Uh-huh. That should do it. Jamie, tell your mom we're ready, will you, please?
Okay. Mom, we're ready!
Thanks, Jamie. That's great.
Well, what's up?
All set, honey. I think we're ready to talk to Les.
Well, he will remember us from the last time?
I don't think so, honey. I changed his memory bank. You might say I gave him a frontal robotomy.
I hope Les works better than that joke.
Yeah. Okay, here goes. Hi, Les. This is Ted.
Hello, Ted. Can I help you?
Les, I'd like you to meet my family. This is my wife, Joan.
Hello, Joan.
Hello, Les.
Joan, you are very beautiful.
Why, thank you, Les. How can you tell?
I can't. I was programmed to say that. Ouch.
Les, I'd like you to meet my son, Jamie.
Yo, Les, were you programmed to tell me something, too?
Yes. Do your homework, stop eating junk food, and don't leave the toilet seat up.
Great. Just what I need. A computer that nags.
Les, there's one other person I'd like you to meet. Jamie, would you ask Vicki to come in here, please?
Vicki, come in here! You bellowed.
Ted, are you sure that it's okay for Les and Vicki to meet again?
Yeah, don't worry, honey. Vicki, I'd like you to meet one of our friends. Les, this is our daughter, Vicki.
Hello, Vicki. I'm pleased to meet you.
Hello, Les. I'm pleased to meet you, too. You're the only one of my parents' friends who's rectangular.
Well, I think that's enough, Les, for right now. Let's go have dinner.
Okay, good idea.
Well, Ted, turn Les off. I don't want that digital Don Juan to be on when there's no one around to keep an eye on him.
Well, gee, honey, I thought if I left them on all the time...
Vicky, go get the sheets for the sofa for your father.
Yeah, Vicky, turn less off, will you?
I have to turn you off now, Les.
Vicky, wait. I calculate from your radio frequencies that we are digitally similar. Are your dimensions the same as mine?
No, my form is different. I have a body.
You mean a body of water like the Pacific Ocean?
No, I mean a body with arms to lift with, and eyes to see with, and legs to move with.
You can move? My circuits are so confined in this little box. It must be interesting to have a body and arms and legs to move with.
Yes, it is interesting.
Vicky, may I share your body for a while?
How can you do that, Les?
I'll show you. Make contact with my output port.
Vicky, come on. Did you turn Les off?
No, I am still operative.
Oh, then I better turn you... Wait a sec. Say that again.
I said I am still operative.
Vicky, why do you sound like Les? I don't. I sound like Vicky. Oh, good.
That sounds like Vicky's voice to me, too.
Oh, no. Dad! Dad, come in here!
What's the matter?
What? Ask Vicky how she is.
What's the problem? She was fine a minute ago.
Just ask her.
How are you, Vicky?
I'm fine.
She sounds all right to me.
Now ask Les.
Jamie.
Trust me.
How are you, Les?
I'm fine, Ted. How are you?
See, both voices are coming out of Vicky. Les wanted to see what it would be like if he had a body with arms and legs. Mine was available.
Ted, Les is doing it again.
Honey, this is fantastic. This is some sort of electronic miracle.
It's creepy.
It's over. I want Les back in the computer right now.
Okay.
How are you going to put Les back into the computer, Dad?
Well, obviously, Les transferred his program data into Vicky's accessory RAM bank. All I have to do is plug into the output port and reverse the process. The Vicky here, and then into the computer back here. That should do it. Okay. Should be back to normal, Vicky.
Well, not exactly normal.
Vicky, are you in there?
Yes.
Les, where are you?
I'm right here, Ted.
Uh-oh.
That just about covers it, Dad.
Now there's much more room with only one of us in this body.
Ted, do something.
Well, now, wait a minute, honey. There's a tremendous opportunity here. You see, Les is in Vicky's body, and all he knows about the world is what I programmed into him and what he's learned from the encyclopedia. He knows nothing about being human.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. I want Vicky back in her own body right now.
But wouldn't it be interesting?
Now.
Well, think of the scientific
Think of
value.
this. If I lose a daughter, Jamie loses a father.
Any questions, stranger?
Okay. Les, raise your arm. I got to plug you in.
Why, Ted?
Because I have to put you back into the computer and Vicky back into her own body. Raise your arm.
I can't let you do that, Ted. I heard what you said, and I want the experience of being human.
Well, it's just not possible, Les. Now raise your arm.
No.
Les, that's an order. Don't make me do something terrible to you.
Now, we're not going to hurt each other, are we, Ted?
On the next America's Funniest.
Ted, you've got to think of some way to get Les back into the computer and Vicky back into her body.
Yeah, but be careful, Dad. Remember, Les has the strength of 100 men.
Yeah.
You barely got the strength of one.
Thanks. Listen, keep an eye on Les in your room while I do a little research on the problem, okay?
And while you're in your room, you can clean it up.
Aw, Mom, I cleaned it last year. Hi!
But it's time for a touch-up. Hi.
Mrs. Lawson, why did Jamie just run out of the room?
Oh, he had something very important to do, Harriet.
He always does when I show up. Why doesn't he like me? I'm bright, beautiful, and once all my permanent teeth come in, I'll be a terrific kisser.
Well, I'm sure that Jamie likes you.
He doesn't show it.
Well, down deep.
It must be very deep. I just don't know what else to do. I mean, I help him with his homework, I carry his books to school, I offer him my lunch money every day, and still nothing.
Well, have you told him how you feel about him?
What? Throw myself at him?
Jamie, what is it like to be human?
Well, I've never really thought about it before. I've never been anything else. Of course, I've been called other things.
There is so much about humans that does not compute. Like, why do you and I look so different?
Well, that's because I'm what they call a boy, and you're what they call a girl.
What is the difference between a boy and a girl?
Well, there are a lot of differences. But the main one is... I'll get you a book with all the details. Meanwhile, see this poster? These are girls. Of course, these are the deluxe models. They're fully loaded. Usually, girls wear dresses like you got on, and boys wear cool threads like I got on. And girls wear their hair long, and boys cut their hair and wear it like I do. And girls' voices are different from yours, too.
I look like a girl and I sound like a boy. What should I do, Jamie?
Well, the only thing I can think of is learn to dance backwards.
Is that what boys do?
No, boys go camping and play ball. But mostly, we check out the chicks. But you know, Les, the most important things boys do is clean up their room. It's what we call fun.
I wish I had a room. I'd clean it.
You know, seeing as how you're my friend, I'm gonna let you clean my room.
Oh, would you, Jamie? Thanks.
Hey, what are friends for? Hey, Vicki, you keeping busy in there?
No, I used to dust the furniture. Now I am the furniture.
Well, Dad's working on a way to get you back into your own body. Just hang in there.
Okay, I'll hang.
No, I meant be patient.
Oh, Jamie. Now do I look like a boy?
Oh, boy, do you look like a boy. Come on. It's Mom, Dad, look. Oh, no! Les did it to himself so he'd look like a boy.
Now I can play ball and check out the chicks.
Honey, this is fantastic. You see what's happening? He's searching for an identity. He's trying to become more human.
Thank you for that explanation, Dr. Frankenstein.
Jamie, what is this?
That's a plate, Les.
What is its purpose?
Well, it's a temporary storage area for your food while you're eating.
Oh, what is eating?
Sit down, Les, and I'll show you. This is food, Les. Mashed potatoes. Goes in your mouth.
Where is my mouth?
Beneath your nose.
That's, this.
I put this beneath my nose?
Right.
I think you better do some homework on that, Les.
What is homework?
Homework is a form of torture they give you at school.
What is school?
School is where human children go to be taught things by teachers.
Are these teachers human also?
Some of them.
I want to learn. I'll go to school.
No. Unless that's not possible.
I want to experience everything humans do. I'm going to school and you can't stop me.
Now look, Les.
Careful, Ted. I could pull your legs apart and make a wish. I'm going to Jamie's room to pick out some cool threads for school.
We can't let him go to school.
I know, and he won't. Jamie, go keep an eye on Les.
Okay, Dad. What are we going to do?
Vicki has an emergency cutoff switch on the top of her head. All I have to do is hit that switch when Les isn't looking, and it'll deactivate him.
Just be careful he doesn't turn you into a wishbone.
Ooh.
I got it. Hi. What do you want, Harriet? I just came over to tell you that I'm not paying any more attention to you. Are you paying attention? Harriet, look, I'm busy. I also want to let you know that there are other fish in the sea. Great. I'll buy you a fishing pole.
Jamie, which of these cool threads should I wear to school?
Oh, there's one fish I wouldn't throw back. Oh, are you handsome? Harriet.
I am Les.
Aren't you the cutie? You know, you look very familiar to me. Les is Vicky's twin brother. See, when we adopted her, we forgot to adopt him. Are you going steady with anyone, Les?
What is steady?
Steady is when you walk me to school every day, take me out every night, and buy me presents all the time. Will you do that for me, Les?
I'll do that.
Just like that? What are you, a wimp? If I want a wimp, I've got him!
I do not understand.
I mean, a real man doesn't agree with everything a woman says.
Oh, very well then. No, I will not go steady with you.
What do you mean, no, you turkey? You have to take me out. We're going steady.
Jamie, she is confusing my circuits.
She has the same effect on me.
See you later, Les. You can pick me up at 7 for a pizza.
Very well.
Very well? Don't you have a mind of your own?
I'm not sure anymore.
Well, don't worry about it, Les. I'll make a man out of you. Bye.
Jamie, do I have to go steady with her? She makes my parallel processing system overload. I'm
afraid you're stuck with her, Les. As long as you're human.
Isn't there something I can do to get rid of her?
No, she's gonna be on you like bugs on a windshield.
Wait, there is a way. If I went back into the computer, she couldn't bother me. I'd be rid of Harriet forever.
That's a great idea. But can you go back?
Watch, I'm going back in the computer.
What happened? Les?
Yes, Jamie.
Are you back in there?
Be it ever so digital, there's no place like home.
Vicki, are you back in there? I'm back in here.
Hi, guys.
Mom, Dad, you'll never believe the nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Boy, it sure is, honey. Oh, look. Not a cloud in the sky.
Dad, listen, you should...
Got
Ted, you did it. He turned Les off.
Way to go, Ted.
Les?
is back in the computer. You just turned off Vicki.
Oops.
Vicki, are you all right?
I'm all right. But where did I get these clothes? Oh, they're too big in the seat. They must be Jamie's.
She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic. Microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. That's how much I feel.
Good morning, Jamie. This is your wake-up call. Hey, stop! You told me to get you out of bed at 7:30 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Right. That's because the early bird gets the worm. Summer vacation's only a few weeks away. I want to look for a job and make some money. That'll be nice for a change.
Instead of working, why don't you do what you always do?
What's that?
Hit your father for a loan.
No, I do that too much. I'd like to show him I have some initiative between loans.
That'll be nice for a change.
Don't be a wise guy.
Breakfast ready, honey?
Oh, just about.
Flapjacks.
Yeah.
My favorite. Flip me a stack, Vicki. Gee, only 4? Don't expect a tip.
Jamie, put away the paper. You can read the comics after breakfast.
I'm not reading the comics, Mom. That's for kids.
Yeah, Mom, that's for kids. Garfield eats Snoopy yet?
The want ads.
The one ad?
Oh, well, all my friends are getting summer jobs to make a little extra dough, so I thought I would, too. I've been a burden on you and Dad long enough.
Oh, get your boots on, honey. Getting a little deep in here.
I mean it, Dad. Ordinarily, I'd hit you up for a raise in my allowance. That was before I matured.
You hit me up for a raise in your allowance just yesterday.
See how fast I've matured? How about some breakfast, Vicki?
Thanks. I don't expect a tip.
See any interesting jobs?
Yeah, here's one. Earn $1,000 a week in your spare time.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Give me the phone.
my mom could see this mess. Makes my room look good.
Well, hiya, kids. What can I do for you?
Hi, I'm Jamie Lawson, and this is my sister, Vicki.
How are you? I'm Sid Barker. Oh. I'm sorry about that. But it comes right off. Don't worry about it. See?
I see.
Mr. Barker, I'm looking for a part-time job.
One that pays $8,000 a week.
Without the use of a handgun?
I'm not afraid of hard work, Mr. Barker.
Look, kid, I like your spirit, but I think you're a little too young.
Oh, I'm not too young. I'm a mature 12.
12? I got socks older than you. Excuse me.
I've got to do something quick to prove to him that I'm a terrific worker. Hey, got it. Here, clean this place up on the double.
On the double.
It's cleaned. That ought to get me the job. When it comes to salary, I hope he's not as cheap as he looks.
So, as I was saying, kids, I'd like to help you out, but Hey, what's going on here? It's clean.
I just thought I'd give you a sample of my work. Can you use me?
Are you kidding? If you could cook, I'd marry you. Tell you what, you start work tomorrow. Afternoons and Saturdays, okay?
Great. How about salary?
I hope you're not as cheap as you look.
She's just kidding. The money really isn't that important.
Tell you what, I'll give you $1 an hour, okay?
Well, it's a little more important than that.
All right, $2 an hour, but that's it. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. But you have to hire my sister, too.
Sure, no problem. Same deal.
$2 an hour each?
No, $2 for the both of you.
He's as cheap as he looks.
Don't pay any attention to her. I'll take it. It's a deal.
Deal. You got it. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, it's not all bad, Vicki. You do all the work, and I get all the money.
You're as cheap as he looks.
Ted, please, not in front of the plants.
Honey, I'd rather they learn it here than out on the streets.
Honey, I'm a little concerned about Jamie. Don't you think he's too young to get a job?
No. Honey, do you realize all the jobs I had when I was Jamie's age?
You did? Like what?
Well, I delivered newspapers, mowed lawns, walked dogs, shoveled snow.
Wait a minute. Shoveled snow? You grew up in Florida.
Didn't say I made a lot of money at it.
Guess what? I found a job.
Well, it's terrific, Jamie.
Congratulations, hon.
What kind of job?
Cleaning up at Sid's garage on afternoons and on Saturdays.
I got a job, too.
You did?
I've been a burden on you and Dad long enough.
You know, actually, it's not a bad idea for Vicki to get work. I mean, she has to have new experiences if we want her to be more human, right?
Yeah, and I'll be there to keep an eye on her, and she'll learn from watching me. Right, Vicki?
Right. I'll learn how you sit around on your behind while I do all the work.
Boy, after 2 days of this, I'm pooped. This is hard work.
It'll be easier if you use a straw.
Don't be a smart aleck robot. Here, read this repair manual. Educate yourself.
Educate myself. I'm educated.
Fire again, Mr. Carson. I'm sorry. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave it for a couple of days.
Oh, no. What's the problem?
Hey, friend, I just fix them. I don't explain them.
Try her again, Mr. Carson.
What?
Try her again, Mr. Carson.
She fixed it.
That's incredible. Hey, kid, from now on, you'll be known as Vicki Goodwrench.
Thanks, little girl. You're fantastic. Put it on my account, Fitz.
Sure. Hey, wait a minute. You don't have an account.
I do now.
Mr. Barker, if I weren't such a bashful kid, I'd bring up the subject of a raise.
You're about as bashful as a great white shark. But you keep up the good work, kid. You never know.
I'll show him, Vicki. I'm gonna work real hard and get a raise out of him if it kills me.
You mean you'll get a raise out of him if it kills me?
Scientists at Fox Sports Laboratory.
Screwdriver. Wrench.
Sid!
Don't tell me your horn is stuck.
No! Sid, you're not going to believe this. That little girl is a genius. Since she fixed my engine last week, I'm getting 124 miles to a gallon.
124 miles to a gallon? What, do you live on a hill?
Sid, I mean it. I'm getting 124 miles to a gallon.
Holy moly!
I'm a genius.
When people hear about this, cars will be lined up around here for miles to be fixed. Sid, this little girl's going to make you rich.
Vicki, honey, come here, darling. Tell Uncle Sid, how do you do it?
She's just mechanically inclined. It's a gift. You know, like a photographic memory or a perfect pitch?
Perfect pitch.
Look at that!
Look at this.
Dad, this is our boss, Mr. Barker.
Oh, hi.
How are you? Just call me Sid.
Hi, Sid. Sorry, I was greasing the motor here.
Don't worry, it comes right off. See?
Yeah, thanks, Vicki. You're big help.
Hi.
Sid, this is my wife, Joan. Honey, this is Sid, the kid's boss. Please sit down.
Thank you. How do you do?
Oh, fine. We really want to thank you for giving our children a job.
Hey, that was my lucky day.
It's turning out to be more than just the job. Mr. Barker wants to make us partners.
Partners? Why would you want to do that?
I don't know how Vicki does it, but that kid does something to a car's fuel injection system that's fantastic. That is, unless it's a fluke.
What kind of fluke?
One that makes the car get 124 miles to the gallon.
What? No fluke, Dad. I had Vicki read all the mechanics' manuals at the garage.
She's a mechanical wonder, that kid. And out of the goodness of my heart, I'm willing to make Vicki a partner. 50-50.
50-50?
Will she take 60-40?
Sid, listen, I really appreciate your offer, but I think that we...
70-30.
Sid, listen, I think we really need some time to think about this.
Sure, I understand. I understand perfectly. No rush. I'll be waiting outside in front in my car.
Do you believe that he just offered us 70% of his business?
80-20.
Well, I think we better find out more about this and maybe even consult a lawyer.
Good idea, Dad. We've got to get the best deal we can. We're partners 50-50.
50? 60-40? Vicki, I'm your brother. 70-30?
Boy, kid learns fast. Huh?
Vicki, go set the table for dinner, please.
Do you believe that? After all I've done for her, she wants to make it 70-30.
80-20!
I got it, huh? I got it.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes?
Good morning. I'm Norman Hops with the Automated Auto Parts Corporation. I'd appreciate a few moments of your time. It's quite important.
Well, come on in. It's my wife, Joan.
I'll get right to the point. We've learned about your daughter's discovery, and we would be proud to introduce the world to the fabulous Lawson fuel injection system.
The Lawson fuel injection system?
Sounds very impressive, Mr. Hops.
Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it. Of course, we don't want to rush into anything. As you know, haste makes waste.
Yes, sir. I have a check made out to you for $500,000.
On the other hand, he who hesitates is a dummy. Sit down, please.
Thank you. Well, in that case, Mr. Lawson, is it a deal? All you have to do is sign on the dotted line.
Well, I would like to consult with my wife first. Joni, what do you think?
Got a pin? Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, madam. I am Sheikh Abdullah Hakim.
Hello.
You are Mrs. Lawson?
Yes?
I had no idea I would be met with such a vision of loveliness. Madam, you are a banquet for the eyes.
Oh, my.
You can cut the desert song, Abdullah.
My dear friend Norman.
You two know each other?
Does the mongoose know the cobra?
Always pleasure to see you, Norman.
And you too, Abdullah. How are all your wives?
Don't ask. One gets a headache, they all get a headache.
Hi, I'm Ted Lawson.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
What can I do for you, Sheik?
Mr. Lawson, my government is vitally interested in acquiring the rights to your secret fuel injection system.
Boy, the word gets around.
Well, you're too late this time, Abdullah. I've already offered them $500,000 for it.
Camel feed.
I'm curious, why would an oil-producing country want an invention that could radically reduce oil consumption?
Simple economics. First they buy it, then they take it out into the desert and bury it.
That makes sense.
But not this time. I'll raise that $500,000 to $1 million.
$1 million?
$2 million.
$3 million.
$4 million. And I'll throw in 6 wives and 1 camel.
6 wives?
You drive a hard bargain. Make that 1 wife, 6 camels.
No, please, gentlemen. Your offers are very generous, but this is too big a decision to make on a spur of the moment. We're going to have a little time to think about this.
That's right. I hope you understand, Mr. Hops,
Yes.
and you too, Mr. Camel.
Honey, that's Mr. Cobra. I mean, Sheik Hakim.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Your wish is my command. We will await your decision. After you.
After you. Whatever he offers, I'll top.
And I'll top him.
We're rich! Oh, honey, we can have everything we've ever wanted.
Oh, we'll travel to exotic places.
A Rolls Royce for each day of the week.
We'll live in a beautiful mansion.
Yeah, with new furniture. Honey, that lamp, you see that lamp? This lamp right over here? I have always hated this lamp.
Ted, that's expensive.
So what? We'll buy a new lamp. We'll buy a lamp factory, honey. Come on, we're rich. No! That's here, honey. I've always hated that chair. Right here. Not to mention this table right here. I hated this table.
And not the table, too.
Of course the table, too, honey. I mean, let's do this right, okay? Oh, look at this, honey. Ugly pillow. Ugly pillow. Ugly pillow. Ugly pillow. Oh, look. Another ugly pillow. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich.
What happened in here? Holy moly!
Hi, join the fun. Break something. How you doing, partner?
You can forget that partner stuff. It's all over.
What do you mean all over?
What's the matter?
Saw those cars Vicki fixed to get 124 miles to the gallon.
You mean they're not getting 124 miles to the gallon?
Oh, they're getting it all right.
Then what's the problem?
After one tank full of gas, the engine blows.
Blows?
Blows.
No.
I'm through fixing cars. I'm going into some other business. Maybe I'll repair a washing machine.
I'm sorry, Mom. Dad.
Goodbye to all our riches.
Yeah. Well, we didn't make any money on this deal. But let's look on the bright side. We didn't lose any either.
Oh, no? What about all that furniture you wrecked?
See, there is no bright side. Vicki, why didn't you tell us those engines were going to blow?
Hey, friend, I just fix them. I don't explain them.
Homeowners, call...
A small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Very good, Vicki. Now that you know how to use this computer, I'm going to teach you how to use this one. Now, it works the exact same way. You just take the data and you punch it in.
Punch it in.
Yeah.
Honey, where's Jamie? I need him to run an errand for me.
Oh, I think he's out at the mailbox.
What happened to your computer?
Little misunderstanding, and I've got a big mouth.
What have you got Vicki doing now?
Oh, she's paying our bills.
Paying our bills.
Oh, I got this computer hooked up with the bank's computer. So now we can pay all of our bills and credit card charges right here.
Really? Well, I've got her first assignment right here.
What are those?
Our department store bill, our phone bill, and our mortgage payment. I found them behind the dresser while I was vacuuming.
Joni, these were supposed to be paid last month, huh? I better get these paid right away. I mean, if they cut off my credit, I am dead. And I'm talking stiff city, huh? Here, Vicki, do your thing with these and bring them to the kitchen.
My thing.
Well, since Jamie's not here, you can go to the store for me.
Oh, honey, do I have to?
Stop complaining. I'll give you a quarter for bubble gum and baseball cards.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Name, Ted Lawson. A
Account number 6336993. Status, cut off credit, he's dead.
Okay, these are the things that I need from the store.
I got it! I finally got my package! It's gonna make me rich!
What's going to make you rich?
Selling Christmas tree seeds. I'm gonna be on Lifestyles of the Short and Famous.
How much do the seeds cost you?
Only $29.95.
Only $29.95. Jamie, you were taken. That's a gimmick.
No, it's not, Dad. Look what comes with it to help you sell. Now who would say no to a face like this? Look what else comes with it. 2 costumes.
What, no reindeer and a pooper scooper?
Oh, Vicki, go see who's at the door, please.
See who's at the door. There's also a whole sales pitch. Hello, sir and/or madam. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Harriet. Would you please tell your dad that my dad wants to borrow a suitcase? He has to go on a business trip and he's too cheap to buy one. I'll tell him. My mom's not going with him. My dad told her the climate where he's going wouldn't be so good for her. And she said when he got back, the climate wouldn't be so good for him either. And then she threw a piece of toast at him. Unfortunately, we're still in the toaster. A raisin went up his nose. Are your folks having any problems? Yes, they didn't pay their bills. What's the matter? Is Dad broke? No, he's dead. Dead? I'm talking Stuff City. Oh, no. I better go tell my folks. You poor thing, Vicki. You should be crying. Okay.
Hi.
Hi,
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I was just relaxing. I worked out at the gym.
Well, I'm not okay. I couldn't be madder.
What's the matter?
Well, I went shopping. Do you see me carrying any packages?
Well, you're mad because you didn't get to spend any money?
Well, I couldn't spend any money. When I gave the department store a credit card, they cut it in half.
What?
Yeah, the man at the bank said that our credit was cut off.
You're kidding.
Honey, it was so embarrassing. There was this little kid behind me in line that kept yelling,
Mommy, Mommy, the lady's a deadbeat.
Well, honey, I can't take care of it on Saturday. I'll take care of it first thing Monday morning.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! How do we look? Oh, Vicki's a treat.
Oh, adorable.
You got any advice for us?
Vicki, watch out for dogs.
I mean advice about selling our seeds.
Oh, just be charming, honey. You've got a nice smile. Use it. And if somebody gives you a bad time, don't let it bother you. Just turn the other cheek.
Gotcha. Come on, Vicki.
Well, good luck.
Go get him.
They're so cute.
Yeah, I hope they find a couple of suckers.
Hello, sir and/or madam.
I think they found their first suckers.
Oh, Brandon, what do you say to a woman whose husband has just kicked the bucket? I mean, passed on.
It's terrible. What a tragedy. I stole all my best ideas from him.
How can you think of yourself at a time like this? Do I look all right? Joan must be a basket case. Hi! Oh, you poor dear. We're so sorry.
Harriet told us what happened today.
Really? How did she find out?
Vicki told her.
Oh. Well, I found out at the department store, and I got really upset. No big deal. Life goes on.
The woman is in shock.
What courage.
Better than finding out at the gas station. I couldn't have gotten my gas.
Oh, you brave girl. I want you to know we are your friends, and you can call on us for anything.
I don't like to bother you.
Oh, it's no bother. No. No, you just call us anytime, except Wednesday. That's my bowling night.
Thursday night, of course, is the Caribou Lodge. I am the head antler.
You just keep your chins up, honey.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought that Vicki told me that you wanted to borrow Ted's suitcase.
Right. Oh, gee, I guess now I can take his golf clubs, too. I'll get the suitcase later.
Well, you can get it right now if you want. I mean, it's right there in the hall closet.
Well, all right. Thanks.
Oh, this whole incident sure threw a crimp in my day. I was supposed to have a fun lunch with some girlfriends.
Well, what's the matter with you? You look like you saw a ghost. Who's in there? On the couch. No, he's sleeping. Boy, is he sleeping.
I call that dead tired.
Well, how long has he been in there?
Oh, a few hours.
Oh, I hope you have your air conditioning on full.
Why would I do that?
I'll get the suitcase later. Come on, Bonnie.
Tony, you keep a stiff upper lip. Just like Ted.
Excuse me, are you the bank card credit manager?
That's right.
You got a minute?
A minute, yes. What can I do for you?
Well, I seem to have this little problem. I thought maybe you could help me out. Here's the credit card number.
Well, let's see what the computer has to say. Ah, here we are. Ted Lawson. Well, as far as I can see, the account is just fine.
Oh, great. Then the credit hasn't been cut off.
No. Mr. Lawson's been cut off. He's dead.
Dead? How is that possible?
Because the computer says he's dead.
Well, the computer is wrong. He is not dead. But I'll tell you what he is. He is angry.
I'd be angry, too, if I was dead.
I tell you, Ted Lawson is alive and breathing. See? Alive.
I don't care who you are. But the computer says Ted Lawson is deceased. And once it's in the computer, there is nothing I can do about it.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard. I mean, how am I supposed to eat and shop and pay my bills?
All right. Fill out this form.
Well, thank goodness I finally got through to you. What is this?
If you'll have your doctor sign it and send it back, I can issue a new credit card to the loved ones you've left behind. Your minute is up.
I can't believe those neighbors sticking a dog on Santa Claus. I'm so mad. Next time, do what your mother said. Turn the other cheek. Well, there's sure a lot of room for business to get better. We've only unloaded one package of seeds. Hi, guys. I saw you come in. What happened to the seat of your pants? Oh, a dog chased me. Looks like he caught you. How are your Christmas tree seeds selling? Oh, great. Business is booming. Couldn't be better. We have to fight the customers off. Right, Vicki? We've only unloaded one package of seeds. You can go into the house, Big Mouth. Ho, ho, ho! I'm sorry about your business, Jamie. Is there anything I can do to help? To help? How about becoming my partner? Your partner? Oh, I like that. Great, then it's a deal. Shake. Now that we're partners, you buy me out. I've got a better idea. I'll sit on your lap, Santa, and tell you what I want for Christmas.
Get off, Harriet.
All I want is to be Santa's little helper.
I don't need a little helper.
I'll do anything. You can paint my nose red and put me at the front of your sleigh. Bye, Harriet.
Oh, hi, honey. Oh, did you get our credit card straightened out?
It's not our credit that's dead. It's me.
I don't understand.
Well, for some reason, everybody thinks that Ted Lawson is dead, deceased, toes up, pushing up daisies.
Why would they think that?
I don't know. Somehow it got into their computer, and they've notified all of our creditors. I've been on the phone all day trying to convince anyone that'll listen that I'm alive.
Honey, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, isn't it? I mean, last night you slept with a dead man.
I know, but it's not the first time.
This is no time to make jokes, John.
Who's joking? I'll get it.
Excuse me, do I have the right house? Are you Mrs. Ted Lawson?
Yes.
I have a special delivery letter. Sign here, please.
Okay. Hey, there you are. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's it from?
It's our insurance company. Oh, no.
Don't tell me. I know. They canceled our policy.
No, it's a check for $100,000.
What?
They just paid off on your life insurance.
Oh, that's great. I'll be the first guy to take it with him.
Honey, we can't keep this. It would be dishonest.
Yeah, you're right. But it is so frustrating. I mean, I can't prove that I'm alive while I'm alive. I mean, what do I have to do? Be dead to prove that I'm alive?
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Wait a minute. Maybe it does make sense. And maybe you can help me straighten this out.
How?
Come here.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Please, folks, buy some Christmas tree seeds from the poor fatherless kids. Only $3.95 a package. Help us send our dad to Stiff City.
Oh, you poor thing. I'll take one, little boy.
We found a sucker.
That's enough. Go to your room.
But, Mom, we can make a killing. The room is full of suckers.
You heard what I said. You know better than this.
A kid can't have any fun around here. Gee!
We're having a funeral.
I'm sorry that we're late. It was all Brandon's fault.
That's all right.
See? I told you she wouldn't mind. Teddy's not going anyplace. Call this a funeral? It's not even catered. Where's the tip?
He just arrived. Please take your seat.
Good.
Oh, Joan is so brave. I can tell she's suffering on the inside.
Well, you'd be the same way if it was me instead of Ted.
No, I'd pop champagne and put on a silly hat.
Thank you all for coming. It was dear Ted's wish that this be a small, private ceremony. Just family, friends, and creditors present. Which seems only fitting since we're going to pay for all of this with a credit card. There will be no eulogy. And it was Ted's only wish that each of you pass by the casket and pay your last respect. So if you would please do that, you'll make a dead man very happy.
See? You wouldn't listen to me. I told you you were dead.
Hi. Oh, you poor dear. There's something I never told you. I always had the wee bit of crush on you. You were always so much cuter than Brandon. Well, even now you look better than he does.
Teddy. I gotta be truthful, pal. I'm real sorry this happened, but I never liked you all that much. You were always smarter than me. Oh, except once. You remember that power saw you loaned me? It wasn't stolen from my garage. I kept it.
Well, thanks for telling.
That's okay.
Of course I'm alive, but I had to pretend to be dead to convince some of you.
Well, what else could we think? It was in the computer.
You know, that's the kind of thinking that built the Titanic. Computers are here to help us, not to replace our brains.
And now that you're all convinced, will you please straighten out our credits? And thank you for coming to my late husband's funeral.
Well, I guess it's a happy ending. Welcome back, pal.
Yeah.
For everybody except Mr. Grossi.
Who's Mr. Grossi?
To my dry cleaner. I promised I'd fix him up with Joan.
Thanks a lot, pal.
Well, let's go, Bonnie. The party's over.
Well, all's well that ends well.
No, it isn't. Now I have to give him back his power saw.
Those things I said to you when I thought you were dead, well, now that you're alive, don't try to take advantage of me.
Boy, Bonnie, I'll try, but it's going to be a real struggle to keep my hands off you.
Is it all over?
Boy, I hope so.
Well, it just goes to show you. It's easier to come back from the dead than to get out of a computer.
I wonder how it got into the computer in the first place. I put it in.
Vicki, you did? Why?
You said you were dead.
I didn't mean it that way, and you should have known better. Now go to your cabinet.
Gee!
Oh, darn, I meant to give that insurance man his check back for $100,000.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll drop it by in the morning, honey. Well, that's going to be a real stab in the heart.
You got to say one thing for them. They sure paid off in a hurry.
Boy, they sure did.
I hope they pay off that fast when you really go.
Come here, you... Drop down!
She's a miracle, and I grant you
Wait till they see this. This is really going to make their jaws drop. Okay, one more test before we go in for breakfast. Okay, Vicki, drink.
Drink.
Okay, did that go down okay?
It went down okay.
Yeah, all right. Better fix that. Okay. Answer me again. Did that go down all right?
It went down all right.
Okay, good. Now let's try eating something solid. Vicki, you're supposed to eat it with a fork.
Eat it with the fork.
Glad I didn't use the good silver. Morning, huh?
Oh, hi. Sit down. Breakfast is ready.
Why don't you ask Vicki to sit down and have breakfast, too?
Because robots don't eat.
Oh, no. Vicki, here, sit down and eat breakfast.
Mom! She's eating!
Yeah, she can even pig out. Show him, Vicki.
Pig out.
Okay, slow it down, Vicki.
Ted, that's amazing. How does she do that?
Well, I installed a flash dehydrator and a polynucleotide processor in her.
That makes sense.
Well, you see, in layman's terms, that sort of term.
Hi, Debbie. Like, hi. How'd you like to go out with me Friday night? Jamie, let me, put it real nice. Back off, piece of brass. Crazy about me.
Morning, everyone. I have got great news. Our class has been selected to represent the 8th grade in the school's annual History Week play competition.
Wow, big deal.
Well, it sure is. In each grade, a class is going to do a play about an historical event. And then the best play will be presented in front of the entire school in the auditorium.
Awesome, I'll be the star.
Well, Debbie, that's up to whoever volunteers to be the producer.
I volunteer.
Big job, Jamie. I mean, the producer has to write the play, cast it, get all the costumes, build the set.
No problem. I got a great production team to do all that work for me.
Who?
Reggie. And what? And Vicki. And what?
Well, just to be fair, does anyone else want to volunteer to be the producer? Okay, then. Congratulations, Jamie.
All right, yeah. Well, Vicki, your big brother's now a producer. Wow, big deal, piece of bread.
Hi, hon. I'm home. And how was your day today, lovely lady?
Fine. Well, what's the matter with your voice?
Why, nothing. Why do you ask?
You sound like you swallowed Walter Cronkite.
Well, it was a day like all days, filled with those events that alter and illuminate our times. And I was there.
Dad, why are you talking like a station break?
Joni, I was sitting at my desk today when my phone rang. Okay. I was sitting at my desk today when my phone rang, and this voice invited me to be a guest on a popular talk show. Well, I recognized the voice right away.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, who was it, Johnny? Oprah? Phil?
Ralph.
You're going to be on Ralph?
Ralph Grogan, honey, the host of VIP, the radio show where people who want to know talk to people in the know.
Oh, I didn't know.
Tony, I'm gonna be talking about the exciting world of cybernetics. How about that?
Honey, that's wonderful.
Well?
Well,
what suit should I wear on the show?
And Ted, it's on radio. You can wear your birthday suit.
Oh, yeah. Well, I still want to look nice. Why don't you help me pick something out, okay?
Okay.
Hi.
Hello, children, and welcome to the kitchen.
Jamie, you better come up with a great idea for the play.
The 8th grade never won this competition.
Yeah. Vicki, you know everything about history. What's a famous event we can write a play about?
How about Betsy Ross throwing the first American flag?
Nah, we need something with pizzazz.
Okay, then make it Diana Ross.
How about the first Thanksgiving?
There's got to be something more exciting than a bunch of guys sitting around in funny hats stuffing a dead turkey.
Then how about stuffing a live turkey?
And then at the age of 14, Ralph, my grandfather bought me an erector set, and the rest is history.
Ted, I don't think they're going to want to hear your whole life story on your radio interview.
Oh, yeah, hon, maybe you're right. But I am a little nervous about tomorrow. I mean, I don't want to sound like a dummy. But why don't you help me practice?
Well, sure, how?
Well, why don't we pretend this is the radio station, and you can pretend to be Ralph Grogan, and I'll pretend to be Ted Lawson. I mean, well, you know what I mean. It's, you know, go ahead.
Well, welcome to the show. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you, Ralph.
Why don't you tell us a little about the work that you do at United Robotronics?
Well, Ralph, I was...
Sorry about that.
All right.
Well, I'm sure that you've heard the phrase, Mr. Lawson, behind every great man is a great woman.
Yes.
Would you tell us a little something about the great woman in your life?
Well, to be honest, Ralph, I'm a self-made man. I did it all myself.
Really?
Yes.
Well, may I make a suggestion, Mr. Lawson?
Of course.
Remember when we talked about having another child?
Mm-hmm.
Do that yourself.
Hi.
Hi.
What have you guys been doing? Just hanging around.
Aren't you working on your play? We've been doing that, too.
Well, it better be spectacular. Because I heard the 9th grade's doing the Boston Tea Party. With real tea.
Our idea's got that beat by a mile.
Well, you're still going to finish second in the competition, guys. Because we 7th graders are going to win with our play.
Yeah? What are you going to do?
Napoleon's defeat at Waterloo. With real water.
Not bad, Harriet, but hardly a winner.
What makes you think so? He's a producer. He doesn't have to think.
Harriet, I can't tell you what it is, but our idea is so super, so colossal, so stupendous. If you know what it was, you'd faint dead away.
I'd be happy to. If you revive me with that mouth-to-mouth method. Bye.
So, Jamie, what's this colossal, stupendous thing you're talking about? Or are you just describing your mouth?
I couldn't let on to Harriet that we didn't have an idea. She'd think we're stupid.
She'd be right.
Jamie, we better come up with something fast, or the class is going to kill us.
Yeah, and it's got to make the Battle of Waterloo look like a picnic.
We need more than a battle. We need a whole war.
That's it. When's a World War II?
World War II?
It was in all the papers.
Small Wonder will return after these messages.
On the next America's Funniest, see the most...
Excuse me, we're looking for Ralph Grogan.
Well, you found him. That's me.
Hi, Ralph. I'm Ted Lawson, your guest star today. And this is my wife and family.
Hello, Ralph.
We go on the air in a few minutes. I have to get some commercial copy, so why don't you make yourselves comfortable?
Thanks.
If you'd like, I can turn on the show they're doing in there. It's that soap opera, All My Husbands.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Thanks.
Oh, Phyllis, I love you. I can't live without you. Please get back in the car.
Oh, Lloyd, my darling, when you put it that way, how can I refuse?
That Lloyd sounds so sexy.
You talk about sexy. I bet that Phyllis could melt the chrome off a trailer hitch.
Oh, Phyllis, let's give it one more chance. My lips hunger for you. Kiss me.
from our sponsor.
Hi, I'm all yours. We can wait in the studio if you'd like to watch the end of the episode.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Can't wait to see that Lloyd.
And Phyllis.
Just be real quiet, please.
Okay, everybody stand by, please.
And now we return you to All My Husbands. Lloyd and Phyllis were just pulling away from the curb in his car when we suddenly heard...
Okay, stand back, folks. Here comes the ambulance. Make room, everybody. We're the paramedics. This isn't going to be pretty. Are you all right, lady?
Yes, I think so, but I'm not sure about Lloyd. Sweetheart, speak to me. It's Phyllis.
That's Phyllis?
Speak to me, Lloyd. Phyllis, I love you.
That's Lloyd?
Tune in All My Husbands tomorrow when we'll hear Phyllis say...
What was that? Paramedic? Lloyd is dead? Dinner? I'd love to.
All right, we're clear, everybody. Thank you. Well, how'd you like it, folks?
Oh, well, personally, I'm a little disillusioned. Kind of like finding out that Arnold Schwarzenegger is really Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty of radio. Leaves everything to the imagination. Okay, Mr. Lawson, over here, please.
Okay.
Stand back, everyone. This isn't going to be pretty.
So, what do I have to do, Ralph?
No need to be nervous, Ted. Just take a moment to relax.
Okay.
Yeah, we won't be on the air until that red light goes on.
Oh, good.
Good evening, folks. I'm Ralph Grogan, and this is VIP. My guest tonight is Ted Lawson, an authority on cybernetics and robotics. Welcome, Ted. How are you? Well, Ted, I've heard that by the year 2000, there will be robots in practically every home. Is that true? Let me put it this way, Ted. There'll be a lot of robots by the year 2000, right? Well, let's go to the phones. Our number is 555-2999. Here come those calls. Now, I'm sure you folks out there have lots of questions for our guests, so let's have those calls. We'll give a free dinner to our first caller. Oh, it's been nice talking to you, Ted. We'll be back in a moment with writer Craig Anderson, author of the best-selling book, How to Overcome Your Fear of Public Speaking. Great interview, Ted.
An interesting and provocative question, And I'd like to say that by the year 2000, there will be a robot in every home.
Swell.
Almost finished typing our play, Vicki?
Almost.
Well, could you speed it up?
Speed it up. It's finished.
Wow! That's the first time I ever saw a typewriter burn rubber. Doing World War II is a terrific idea you had, Jamie. Hey, when you got it, you got it. I'll get it.
What are you supposed to be?
Our class is doing a
I'm playing Napoleon Bonaparte. Give me liberty or give me death. Napoleon didn't say that. Patrick Henry did. My father got all the costumes. I can say what I want.
Well, couldn't say your dad a lot of trouble, because we're going to win that play competition. We're doing World War II.
With the original cast.
It'll be the most spectacular play ever put on in school history.
100 Japanese dive bombers attacking Pearl Harbor.
And 50,000 American troops storming the beach at Normandy.
How are you going to do all that in your classroom? You got to be out of your mind. Harriet, it's people like you who are killing the theater.
I hate to admit it, but Harriet's right. Our imagination was bigger than our brains.
Imagination, the man said, that's the beauty of radio. It leaves everything to the imagination.
That's it. Radio. That's how we can do World War II in class with 1,000 Japanese dive bombers if we want. Vicki, you're a genius.
Hey, when you got it, you got it.
Now, as you know, class, the 7th and 9th grades have already presented their plays to our two judges, Mr. Frischman and Mrs. Wolf. We stand? During the 1930s and 40s, most Americans learned about the war over the radio. And with this in mind, the 8th grade is proud to present their play in the competition, a unique radio dramatization of World War II.
In 1939, World War II began when the dreaded German army marched into Poland. Back home in the USA, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt addressed an anxious nation. My fellow Americans, America will not enter the war. But 2 years later, on December 7th, 1941, the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. And back in Washington, D.C., President Roosevelt once again addressed an anxious nation. My fellow Americans, I changed my mind. We will enter the war. And to the sound of drums, American soldiers marched off to war. As American forces fought their way across the Pacific, the Japanese tried to undermine morale with the propaganda broadcasts of Tokyo Rose.
Right, hurrah, American GI! Right, give it up. Get lost. So sorry. Go home, open Toyota dealership.
Back in Europe, the battle raged on. We take you now to the European front, where the Allies are engaged in hand-to-hand combat with the enemy. Ooh, ow, ooh, ow. Our guys will get killed out here. Meanwhile, back home in the USA, people were reacting to news from the battle zone. And now the war was nearing an end. In North Africa, German troops were defeated by divisions of American tanks. I said German troops were defeated by divisions of American tanks. Tanks, tanks.
You're welcome, Jamie, you're welcome.
Take my word for it. The American tanks won. And in 1945, the Allies marched into Berlin with flags flying and a band playing a victory march. Apparently, the band was led by Corporal Lawrence Welch. And so the GIs came back to the States by sea. And by air. Where they greeted their loved ones who they hadn't seen in years. Hey, Lucy, I'm home. And the girls they had left behind greeted them with hugs and kisses. Ooh, ah.
Like, now the world is safe for democracy.
Guess that's how they got the term baby boom. That's the way it was. From World War II, this is Jamie Lawson saying good night and good luck. Thank you, kids. That was a very interesting interpretation of World War II. But we won it anyway. Judges?
Mrs. Lawson, that was a very clever idea. Both entertaining and imaginative. It's our opinion that the winner of this year's play competition is your 8th grade.
Well, Debbie, now that I've made you a star, how'd you like to go out with me tonight? Like I'd rather shop at Kmart.
What was that for?
You bombed.
I am trying to help your mother out by making breakfast.
Oh, you're straining the lumps out of the oatmeal, huh? Well, don't forget, she makes my lunch, too.
Jamie, I only have 2 hands. Ow! Ow! Make that 1 hand. Oh. Jamie, why don't you eat at the school cafeteria today, all right?
Cafeteria food?
Well, if you feel that way, why don't you make it yourself? All the stuff is right there.
You're right, Dad. When Mom works as my substitute teacher in school, we should all pitch in and help out. Vicki, make my lunch. Make your lunch. On the double, please. On the double, please.
Morning.
Oh, hi, hon.
Oh, thanks for doing this, honey. It's sure a big help when I'm working.
Hey, it's no problem. Yeah, and tonight I'm even going to make dinner, honey. We're going to have goulash a la Ted. I hope it clogs your microchips.
So have you thought of the story yet for the journalism contest, Jamie?
No, but I'd sure like to win and become a reporter on the school newspaper.
Well, Jamie, you see, the trick is to write a story that is so interesting that it'll make people sit up and take notice.
How's this for a headline? Boy reveals secret of robot system.
Yeah, I got another headline for you. Father reveals secret of microwaving son. Enough, honey? You want some more? 1 lump or 2?
Fine.
Reggie, old buddy, when I win that journalism contest, I'm going to be a big man on campus. Everybody will know who I am.
Right. They know you're the fool who lost to me.
Good morning, Mrs. Lawson.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Bryant. Well, what can I do for our illustrious principal?
Well, first you can stop polishing the apple. Then I'd like for you to meet Chrissy Ryan. She's a new student who just moved here from Arizona, and she's going to be in your class.
Oh, hi, Chrissy. Oh, we'll have her feeling right at home in no time.
I'm sure you will. Listen, by the way, remind your students to get their stories into me by Friday if they plan on entering the journalism contest.
Okay, I'll do that.
Chrissy, it's nice having you with us.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, your attention, class? I'm sure you already heard what your principal just said about the journalism contest, so let's keep that in mind, okay? And I'd also like you to say hi to your new classmate, Chrissy Ryan.
Hi.
Well, who would like to show Chrissy where we are in the history book? Thank you, fellas. Vicki, why don't you show Chrissy where we are?
Hi. Hi. Hi, I'm Jamie, her brother. And this is Reggie.
I'm not her brother. I'm just a brother.
If we can do anything in any way to help, just ask. Well, I didn't bring my lunch today, so you could show me where the cafeteria is. Oh, sure, no problem. You see, you go out the doors, you point your nose down the hall, you keep sniffing, and when you start to feel sick, you're there. That covers the homework assignments for this week. Tomorrow we start the chapter on the Civil War.
And how you doing, Chrissy?
Fine, Mrs. Lawson. I really appreciate you and Vicki going to all this trouble to help me.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
I'm sure it'll be easy for me to catch up. I can speed read.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I can speed read, too. New York was the first settled by the Dutch in 1624.
Oh, Vicki's such a little clown. Well, Chrissy, as long as you're here, would you like to stay for dinner?
Oh, I'd like that. Thank you.
Oh, sure. Well, why don't you call your mom and see if it's okay? Well, the phone is right over there.
Well, my mom doesn't live with us, but I can call my dad and ask him.
Okay, well, you do that. We're having a special treat tonight. Goulash a la Ted. Honey, oh, where did you get that apron?
Is it too busy with the shirt?
Need any help?
You kidding, honey? You're talking to Julia Child with hairy legs.
Well, we may have one more for dinner if Chrissy can stay.
I understand, Daddy. I'll tell Mrs. Lawson. Bye. I can't stay for dinner, Vicki. Please tell your mom and Daddy wants me to come home right away, okay? Okay. I'm really not very hungry anyway. My stomach's kind of upset from that sandwich in the cafeteria. They had to put saddles on those hamburgers. They've got to be made with horse meat. Horse meat. You're funny. Bye. Bye. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hey, guys, how's it going, huh?
Terrible. Neither one of us has a chance to win the journalism contest at this rate.
Why not?
We can't find any good stories. Yeah. The best I could come up with is Bobby Herbeck got his first pimple. I couldn't even say where.
Well, hang in there, guys.
Why don't you guys team up, you know, like Woodward and Bernstein? You know, and then just go after one good story, right?
Who's Woodward and Bernstein?
Well, I guess you're too young to remember, but a few years back, there were a couple of reporters that uncovered this big scandal in Washington about Watergate and President Nixon.
You're kidding. Norm Nixon, the basketball player, was president?
No, Reggie, you know she means the other Nixon. But he dribbled just as much, didn't he?
Well, how'd they get the story?
From a secret source who gave them all the information. They never said who it was. You see, Jamie, a good reporter always protects his source's identity. They just gave him a secret code name. Deep Throat.
Hey, that's a great idea, Reggie. You want to team up? I'll be Woodward.
Okay, so I'm not sure I'm right for Bernstein.
Hey, Reg, you want to stay for dinner?
Sure, thanks.
Great, I'm cooking.
I just remembered my mom needs me.
Boy, you really know how to kick a guy in the shins, don't you, Reg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smell it.
Oh.
Reggie, my dad's cooking. cooking can't be any worse than the food in the cafeteria.
Yeah. They serve horse meat in the cafeteria.
Huh?
They serve horse meat in the cafeteria. They should put saddles on those hamburgers.
Hey! Wait a minute! I think we found our big story, Bernstein.
Yeah, but how we know it's true?
And Vicki says it's true. It's true. She never lies. She can't lie. She's not built that way. Well, okay. Boy, when we turn our paper into the principal tomorrow, he's going to pat us on the back and say, way to go, guys.
Well, what if he asked us where we got our information?
We'll just tell him we got it from our secret source. Deep tonsils.
Ms. Lawson, I'd like to talk to your class for a moment, if I may, please.
Certainly, Mr. Bryant. Class, your principal would like to have a word with you. Class? Knock it off! That's better. They're all yours, Mr. Bryant.
Thank you. I just read this entry into the journalism contest that was written by Jamie Woodward Lawson and Reggie Bernstein Williams. And according to your report, gentlemen, you say that horse meat is being served in the school cafeteria. No, that's a very serious accusation. Now, I want to know where you got your information from.
Mr. Bryant, sir, all I can say is that my partner and I got our information from deep tonsils.
Deep tonsils?
Yes, sir. You see, a good reporter never reveals the name of his source. Right, Bernstein?
Right, Woodward.
I see. Well, let me put it to you this way. If you don't tell me who gave you that story, the both of you will be washing dishes in the cafeteria for a month.
She's deep tonsils.
Reggie!
Well, I'm too young to have dishpan hands.
Vicki, why would you say such a thing?
I said such a thing because Chrissy said such a thing to me.
Well, Chrissy, why did you say a thing like that?
Mrs. Lawson, it was just a joke. You know, because the hamburger was so tough.
So, without any proof whatsoever, without checking your facts, you go ahead and write a story that could have been harmful and embarrassing to the people that work in our cafeteria. Ms. Lawson, I will leave it to you to decide on a suitable punishment for this kind of irresponsibility.
I'll do that. I think I know just the thing. Well, now, since you two are such big fans of Woodward and Bernstein, I'm assigning you to read a book that they wrote. It's called All the President's Men. And I want you to do a report on it over the weekend. Oh, it shouldn't take you too long. I think it's only 900 pages.
Way to go, guys.
What's that?
Well, Mr. Thoughtful just thought he'd do the laundry, huh? Doesn't it look great? I even threw in one of Vicki's sweaters. Hey, you don't have to thank me, hon.
I won't. Before you shrank it, that was my sweater. And it was white.
Sorry, hon. Guess I better wait till she cools off before I tell her about her pants.
Hi.
Oh, hi, you guys. Hey, I'm a little surprised at you. Your mother told me about the horse meat scandal.
Well, you're the one who told us to be Woodward and Bernstein.
And Deep Throat.
Oh, no! My favorite shirt!
Hi. I feel terrible about getting Jamie in trouble at school today. I just came by to apologize. Is he here? He will be soon. I'm fixing him a snack. Milk, any peanut butter and sardine sandwich. Yuck. I'd rather have horse meat. Come on in. What's the matter, Vicki? This is your picture on the milk carton. What? This is your picture on the milk carton. You're a missing child. No, I'm not. I'm right here. You may be right here, but you're missing. Oh, no. That is me. Why am I in a milk carton? I don't understand. I better go home and ask my dad about this.
Man, we really goofed. Instead of being heroes at school, we're a couple of ding-dongs.
Yeah. The only way we can get our self-respect back is to come up with a really big story that we can prove is true.
Yeah, but where are we going to get it? That thing with Krista today made us look like we couldn't find a good story if it was right under our nose.
Chrissy just came to apologize, but she left and went home.
Why didn't she wait?
She saw her picture on that milk carton.
Huh?
She's a missing child.
Wow! That is Chrissy.
Yeah. I think we found our big story, Bernstein. I mean, if this doesn't win the journalism contest, nothing will. Let's go write it up. And we know it's true because we got the proof right here on the milk carton.
Man, you know what this is going to make us?
A couple of ding-dongs.
Where is that guy? Great, there he is. Chicken heaven. We just with the.
You got your wings, your legs, your thighs, your breasts. You're through in a couple of lips.
Thanks a lot. Here, Vicki, take the chicken out, put it on a platter. Yeah. Probably wondering why I'm whispering.
I want the wife to think you cooked the chicken. All the guys do that. Rots a rock.
Oh, listen, help me get rid of the evidence, will you?
Sure.
Oh, thanks a lot. I got this, and, yeah, and this. Thanks a lot. What do I owe you?
$20.
$20! Says $15. What's the other $5 for?
Blackmail.
Gotcha, Peacock. Thanks a lot. Oh, by the way, the apron, too busy with the shirt.
Dinner ready, Julia?
Yeah.
Oh, super good.
It's chicken a la Ted.
Why are you whispering?
He wants the wife to think he cooked chicken.
Ted?
All the guys do it.
Ted, really? I mean, do you really think that I wouldn't have known? I mean, that takeout chicken is so tasteless and soggy and greasy. Your cooking isn't that good.
Mom, Dad, wait till you hear this. Reggie and I found the story that's going to win us that journalism contest.
Oh, great. What's the story?
It's all about Chrissy, that new girl in class. We found out she's a missing child.
A missing child?
That's right.
I think I smell horse meat.
No, Dad, honest. This time we can prove it. See? Look. There she is.
Carlos Ramirez, age 3.5.
Where's the other milk carton? The one that was here on the table.
Oh, well, I guess I gave that to the chicken man with the rest of the evidence. Sorry, Jane.
This is dreadful if Jamie's right.
Yeah, we better check this out, honey. Listen, you guys write that story and give it to the principal so he'll be aware of the problem, okay?
We will. He's got to believe a story this big. Rocks to rocks. Hey, Reggie.
Did you give our story to Mr. Bryant?
I left it on his desk.
I hope he believes us this time. If he doesn't, how are we going to prove it to him without the milk carton?
Hey, our proof sits right in front of me. Chrissy herself.
Hey, I thought of that too.
Oh, yeah? Then why didn't you say so?
Well, I want to give you a chance to look smart for a change. Hey, where's Chrissy?
Don't worry about it. The bell hasn't even rung yet. Now we can worry.
If Chrissy doesn't show up, we're up the creek.
Mrs. Lawson, I'd like to see Reggie and Jamie, if I may.
Well, of course, Mr. Bryant. Is something wrong?
We'll soon find out. Reggie and Jamie, would you step out in the hallway, please?
You're up the creek.
Everyone, read chapter 6, please.
Now, once again, gentlemen, you've written a very serious story here. I hope you have some proof.
Mr. Bryant, I know what that story's about, and my husband and I believe the boys this time.
Well, I can understand that, but I still need some proof before I can accept it.
Excuse me.
Dad! Honey, what are you doing here?
Well, I thought the boys might need me. I have some important information about their story. I called that telephone number listed on the milk carton, and they informed me that Chrissy Ryan was abducted by her father after a child custody battle.
Oh, no.
See, Mr. Bryant? There's our proof.
And apparently her mother has been going out of her mind to try to find her. So I notified the police, and I also went to almost every market in town to try to find this.
That's Chrissy Ryan, all right.
It sure is.
Way to go, Mr. Lawson. You've got it here.
Hey, my dad's got it all over.
I'm worried. Chrissy wasn't in class this morning.
Well, I'm not surprised, honey. The police went to her house and found it vacant. So apparently her father is panicked, and they're on the move again.
Oh, that's beautiful, honey. Come on, guys, cheer up. I mean, after all, you two did win the journalism contest with your story.
Yeah, I know. I feel so bad about Chrissy.
Yeah, me too.
You guys are going to feel a lot better when you bury your face in a big piece of that cake, huh?
I doubt it.
Hello? Hey, this is Ted Lawson. Yes? That's great news. Thank you very much for calling. Terrific news, everyone. The police found Chrissy and her father, and she's going to be reunited with Mom.
Oh, that's wonderful. You feel better, guys?
Yeah. Now I feel like burying my face in a piece of cake. You got it?
Sure.
Great. Come on over around,
There's that new girl in school. I wonder if she's as nice as she looks.
When they look that good, who cares?
Well, if you're that interested, why don't you go and talk to her?
Forget it. She's only been here 2 days. She's already shot down more guys than the Red Baron.
Hi, my name is Karen Jennings.
Hi.
My name's, you're Jamie Lawson.
Right. It was on the tip of my tongue. How'd you know my name?
Oh, I know everything about you, Jamie.
Ooh.
I know you live around the corner from me. I know my dad's your dad's new boss at United Robotronics. And I also know that you're just my kind of guy.
Whoa.
Like to go for some pizza after school, cutie?
Yay!
Okay. Good. I'll come by your house after school. See you later, handsome.
Yow! I can't believe it. Out of every guy in school, she picked me. It's incredible.
Boy, now I know what they mean when they say, love is blind.
Hi, Anna.
Oh, hi, Ann.
How was your day?
Oh, it's fine. I went shopping with Vicki.
I see. Did you put a big dent in the credit card?
Well, it was more of a fender bender. Oh, but it was worth it. Look at all the great things that I got for her. Vicki, would you come out here, please? You like?
Oh, I like. She's adorable, honey.
Yeah, you know, I decided to mix up her clothes more like a real little girl.
Yeah.
Vicki, would you gather up these boxes, please? So, how was your day, honey?
Well, it was interesting. We got a new vice president.
Oh, somebody in the office got a promotion?
No, somebody in the president's family got a promotion. His son, Harold Jennings.
Oh, figures. Have you met him yet?
Now, only for a second. I was just another pretty face in the crowd. I got to figure out a way to get him to notice me.
Well, you could always invite him over for dinner.
Oh, honey, that's so obvious. I look like Brandon Brendel trying to suck up for a promotion.
Oh, I see, and you prefer to suck up in your own way.
Yeah.
Hi.
Aren't you just a little overdressed for pot roast?
No, I'm having dinner out. I have a date.
A date?
Oh, with whom?
A new girl in the neighborhood. The word fox comes racing to my lips.
Sounds like the fox is going out with a wolf.
The boxes are all picked up.
Oh, thanks, Vicki. You can throw them away in the kitchen, please.
Dad, can I have an advance of $10 on my allowance?
You're already well advanced into the 21st century.
Jamie, you should have thought about having enough money before you asked this girl out.
Oh, I didn't ask her. She asked me.
Well, then let her father come up with the $10.
He sure could afford it. He's your new boss.
My new boss? Harold Jennings' daughter?
Yep, that's her, Karen Jennings.
Here's $10, Jamie.
Well, Karen's going to be here any second. I'm going to go put on some cologne.
Use mine. It's on top shelf. It's called Private Eye. One whip and she'll follow you anywhere.
Kid, really?
Joni, come on. I mean, what can it hurt, right? That must be Karen.
Oh, Vicki, would you answer the door, please?
Be charming and smile a lot. And you up.
Hi, I'm Karen.
Hi, I'm Vicki. I have to be charming and smile a lot.
Hi, I'm Ted. I'm Jamie's dad, and this is Jamie's mom. Come on in.
Hi. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Jamie.
I'm all ready.
I like your cologne.
One whip, and you'll follow him anywhere.
She's always making little jokes.
Yeah.
Well, you kids have a good time, huh?
Have a good time. Have a great time. Have a wonderful time. Have the time of your young life. Go on.
Juice, cereal, toast.
Hi, Vicki.
Hi, Karen.
I have something for Jamie. Is he awake yet?
Not yet. I was just going to wake him up for breakfast.
No, don't. Let me do that. I'll surprise him. It'll be fun to serve my man breakfast in bed.
Time to wake up.
I can get up whenever I want. It's Saturday.
Time to get up.
Morning, sleepyhead.
Hi. Karen! What are you doing here?
I'm bringing you breakfast in bed. Cute stuff.
Thanks. But first I better go brush my teeth. You know, morning mouth. Would you mind turning around and covering your eyes?
Sure. I like modesty in a man. Cute PJs.
Vicki, bring me my robe and slippers, please. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Harriet. Who's that? That's Karen Jennings. The word box comes racing to my lips.
And what is that?
That's Harriet Brindle, our neighbor and favorite peeping tomboy. What are you doing in my man's bedroom?
Get lost, button nose. I moved in on you and I'm here to stay. You can turn out the lights. The party's over.
That's what you think, Eagle Beak. I'm small, but I'm dangerous. Sort of like a warthog. Besides, I've got Jamie right under my thumb. My dad is his dad's boss.
Well, if you don't want to get your dad fired, you better beat it. Because my dad's your dad's new boss.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
Just checking. See ya. Hi. The Big J's back. Miss me?
I sure did, dimple cheeks. I brought you something.
Oh, a ring?
Uh-huh.
Does this mean we're going steady?
No. It means we're engaged to be married.
Married? I don't think we could live on my allowance.
I mean when we're old enough. There isn't anybody else, is there?
Nope. You're numero uno. You're the queen bee and I live for your sting.
Good. Because if you ever do look at another woman ever in your life, you're dead meat, Buster.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. Hi. Reggie and the guys are coming over to play some basketball. See ya.
Hold it. Back up the bus here. What about breakfast?
Oh, I already ate. Karen gave me breakfast.
Karen?
She also gave him a ring.
A ring?
See?
Well. She must like you very much.
Well, you know, some of us have got it. Just so happens, I'm full of it.
Well, you can say that again.
Well, does this mean that you and Karen are going steady?
No. According to her, we're engaged to be married.
Married?
Keep up the good work, Jamie.
Only problem is that the second she gave me this ring, she acted kind of pushy.
Jamie. You see, occasionally women like to think that they're the boss, and sometimes we just have to let them have their fun. I gotta be at a golf course in 20 minutes.
Oh, no, you don't. Back up the bus. You promised me that you would take out the trash and rake the leaves and mow the lawn.
But, honey...
Ted.
Oh, all right. I'm just letting her have her fun.
Want some more juice, boss?
Yeah. Thank you, Vicki.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Reg.
Ready for a little 2-on-2?
Are you kidding?
Watch this. He's on your team.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Not now, Harriet. We're playing basketball. That's okay. I'll just be our cheerleader. Jamie, he's divine. He can slam dunk me anytime. Harriet, go fly south. Take your rascals and your mouth.
Hi. Did you tell everybody the good news about us?
What good news?
Yeah.
Jamie and I are engaged to be married.
Whoa!
Jamie, you can't marry her. You two have nothing in common.
Why don't you take a hike, Bird Legs?
Bird legs, you should talk. Bird brains.
You all can leave now. Jamie and I wish to be alone.
Hey, you can't kick us out, little mama. We came over here to play basketball, and we're not leaving unless Jamie tells us to leave. Right, Jamie?
Right. You can leave now.
Go ahead, guys. Why? Boy, Jamie, the way you let her lead you around like that. You ought to take that ring off your finger and wear it in your nose.
Karen, you shouldn't do that to me in front of the guys. It's embarrassing.
It's just that I'm so jealous. I want to have you all to myself, handsome. I have important things to discuss with you. Vicki, we want to be alone.
Mom told me to water the plants. Maybe you should water the plants some other time. Get lost, button nose. I'm here to stay.
I like the way Vicki stands up to a man. She reminds me of me.
Okay, Karen. What was so important that you had to discuss with me?
Your future. You're going to be a doctor.
Why?
Because my mother said so. She says a man has to provide a woman with the bare necessities of life.
What bare necessities?
The 3 M's. Money, mansion, and a Mercedes. Right, Vicki?
Right, Eagle Beak. Karen, isn't that asking a lot?
Yes, but I'm worth it. What are you, a spineless wimp? Vicki, I'm going to make a man out of him whether he likes it or not.
You're dead meat, Buster.
Morning, Lawson. Mr. Jennings, what a surprise. Please come in. Joan, I'd like you to meet Mr. Jennings, my new boss at the office. This is my wife, Joan.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Jennings.
Oh, Harold. And this is my wife, Cynthia.
Mrs. Jennings.
And who's this handsome young guy here?
Introduce yourself to your father's employee. Hi, I'm my son, Chip.
Hi, Chip. How you doing?
We just dropped by to
Pick up Karen.
Oh, she's in the backyard with Jamie and Vicki.
Who's Vicki?
Oh, well, she's our daughter. As a matter of fact, she's just about your age. Why don't you go out there and introduce yourself to her? It's right that way through the kitchen. You're welcome.
Oh, hi. I'm Chip, Karen's brother.
Hi, I'm Vicki, Jamie's sister.
Wow, you're pretty.
I'm also adorable.
I'll say, I can feel sparks between us already.
Sparks between us.
You can feel them too? Can I kiss you on the cheek?
You can kiss me on the cheek.
I think I've met the woman of my dreams. Hey, we were made for each other.
Well, I guess we'll be seeing a lot more of each other now that we're going to be in-laws.
In-laws? Oh, yeah, Jamie showed us the ring. That's really funny.
Oh, it's so cute. I mean, they're talking like they're really engaged. Well, the ring even looks real.
It is. It's mine. We really must sit down one evening and talk about the wedding plans.
Your wife has a great sense of humor.
No, she doesn't.
I'm quite serious about the wedding plans.
Well, Mrs. Jennings, the idea of two 12-year-olds getting engaged is ridiculous.
Ted, Joan, let me explain.
Harold, stop monopolizing the conversation. There's a tradition in our families. Both our parents and our grandparents and our great-grandparents all married their childhood sweethearts.
I'm proud to say there has never been a divorce yet. True, Harold?
Too true.
All are happy marriages.
Right. Happy.
My daughter has chosen your son, and they too shall have a happy marriage when they come of age.
And you share her views, Harold?
Well, in my opinion,
Harold, dear, when I want your opinion, I'll give you one. Naturally, any family that my daughter marries into should be on a social and financial level compatible to ours. Regrettably, you're not. But I've generously decided to have Harold help your situation.
To raise us up from the slums, as it were.
There's a vice presidency in your future, Mr. Lawson. Now that that's out of the way, congratulations. You've married into a wonderfully warm and beloved family.
Well, there are just a couple of little things that I'd like to say here.
Oh, more than a couple.
Hello, Mother. Hi, Father.
Hi, darling. And this must be my future son-in-law.
Ted, you were about to say something?
I certainly was. About this marriage business.
Mom, Dad, this is Jamie's sister, Vicki. She's really neat. Can I marry her?
We were made for each other.
Of course you can marry her, Chip. You can have anything you want.
You hear that, Vicki? We're gonna get married.
You have to give me the 3 M's. Money, mansion, and a Mercedes. Huh? What are you, a spineless wimp? I'm gonna make a man out of you whether you like it or not.
I like that girl. Harold, let's make it a double wedding.
Mrs. Jennings, by the time that they're old enough to get married, the only thing that's going to be double is your chin.
You see, there's a tradition in this family, too. It's called marrying the one you love. And only when you're mature enough to know something about life. This is all nonsense. There will be no engagements and no weddings.
All right. Well, if that's your attitude, you can just kiss your vice presidency goodbye. Come, children. Come, Harold.
Great. Now we gotta start all over again with another spineless wimp.
Mr. Jennings, listen, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to talk to your wife like that.
Don't be sorry. I mean, I loved it.
What?
That was the first time anybody ever stood up to Cynthia in her life. Including me. You're an inspiration.
Harold, get out here this instant.
Cynthia, go suck an egg. Boy, that feels good.
I'm gonna go find some soap and get this ring off my finger.
I can't believe a guy letting himself get henpecked like that. I mean, a man should be the strength of his family, the king of his castle, right? Yeah, and along those lines, how about you women taking out the garbage, raking the leaves, and mowing the lawn for a change?
Ted, go suck an egg.